There we go. Hello. Good evening. How you doing? I hope the sound is all right. I fixed a couple things with OBS, so hopefully everything goes according to plan. Hopefully. No, we can dream. We can dream of no scuff streams. I feel like that's a reasonable one, actually. President, okay, thank you. Who started this hype train? Who did this? Starting a hype train in my stream while I'm not here? Where are your men? Refresh record to 17. Yeah, second. Got to 17, level 17 last stream, and that was just a stream when I got back. I was pleasantly, no, I was kind of shocked that that we are allowed to have hype trains past 5 now. It's quite impressive. I got to see people bully Cab with it, and it was very fun, very entertaining. Akko, wanted to surprise you. You did surprise me. I was busy setting up everything. I forgot that I did not plug in, I didn't plug in my new phone cooler. So I looked down and was under my desk for a while. Oh. Come on. Love when the internet good enough for this. Oh no. Oh no. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm having a moment. Okay. The moment's passed, I think. Okay. All right. Ooh. Oh, I lived. Oh no, there's so many redeems. There's so many redeems. Y'all can. Ooh. Don't spend your grocery money, Eclectic. I saw that. Do not spend your grocery money. Which is no place for that. We don't do that. Let me see. Ah, yes, good. Neko, good evening. Thank you for the posture check. Here I was, defenseless, gonna stretch my neck. And here you are making noises at me? Disrespectful. Ooh. Thank you, Insane Asylum, though. Oh, and thanks, Neko, for the posture check. And for the breathe. Oh my gosh, yes. I love breathing. It's great. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm missing some of chat. There's so much happening. Oh my gosh, Pulsifer, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I have to put a limit on will I have to put limits on hype trains? Is that something I've got to do in the future? Y'all better not be spending too much money now. Whew. Zodiac, I'm doing well. I'm a little bit nervous, as I usually am, quite honestly. But feeling spooky, feeling like I wanted to do some art. I had a nice weekend. I rested plenty after the debut because, oh my gosh, I was tired. I was so tired. I wasn't expecting how much it was gonna take out of me. Jeez. Every time a toaster ding goes off now, I go, good morning. And it's not morning, it's evening now. Not the right time. Whew. Meta, thank you for the song redeem. I will do that after I do the other redeems so that I may focus a little bit. Thank you for waiting. Gecko, we're making evil art tonight. Oh yes. Today's art is going to be a little bit different than what I usually draw, genre-wise. Usually I draw something nice and cute and relaxing, and not to say we're not gonna have a restful time, but we're gonna learn a little bit and we're gonna draw some spooky stuff. It's gonna be fun. I'm really excited. Doom at Dusk, why thank you. I'm glad you like the model. I worked real hard on it. It's a good one. I'm very proud of it. For the amount of time I had to make it, I'm quite pleased. And Fergal, thank you for the earwig. Alright. Ooh, Master Samurai, thank you for the hydrate and the head pats. Oh, yes. Love both of these. Oh, excuse me. I love water. Water is actually my favorite thing to drink. Like, call me boring, but it's so much fun. Also, Master Samurai, thank you for the thank you for the bug redeem. Hi. My mouth's on fire. I'm glad you liked my model. This one was not made by me. This one was made by Yurium's son from the Dem crew. So skilled, so nice. Ah! Sun is awesome. I love Sun. It's bee time, boys. Let's go. I'm so excited for art. Ah! I'm so excited for art. I missed art. I miss doing art so much. It makes me so happy. Man, the real big downside of being on vacation and not with my computer is that I just couldn't do art. I had my iPad, so it was fine. But can't beat the computer. Can't beat them. Stream is lagging? No! The bee broke the stream. I can't believe it's done this. I can't believe it's done this. The model Sun gave me was way too powerful. Dingus, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I'm so sorry, I'm lagging behind. I'm lagging behind. Ah! maybe if I become Gremlin. Courtois has a good idea. Maybe if I become Gremlin instead. It's better. Has stream stopped lagging? Are we is it working? Is it working? I hope it's not lagging still. Oh, we're back. Oh, I'm so glad we're back. And the stream really is lagging. I just opened up my own Twitch and it's just like, ooh, we far behind. We real far behind. Missing potato. Potato, thank you for the... Wait, 25 gifted subs? Potato, that better be some fun money. That better be your fun money. Thank you so much. Any shapeshifter? I have learned a little bit of prestidigitation. Oh, well. New look, new me. Well, this is closer to the classics. We're going back to the basics, buddy. Except it's spooky month. We're gonna be a little sinister. More sinister. Because we can be. We can be a little evil as a treat. A little bit of mischief. What do you think? First stream since you came back. It's good to be finally back here as well. Thank you, Meerkat. I'm really glad to be back. I miss streaming. I miss hanging out and doing art. It's so much fun. So much fun. Oh yeah, this gremlin was made by the absolutely wonderful Demon Queen Vivi. I will do here we go. They were made by Demon Queen Vivi, and the bee was made by Sun. Were you a Mogwai? What's a Mogwai? I don't know what that is. Am I about to get punked? Someone gonna pull like an Among Us joke on me? Onyx, hey! Blender ate 6 hours of work last night and I'm peeved. I was about to post it and it disappeared. I'm so sorry to hear that, Onyx. That really sucks. Oh my gosh. I know the feeling. Sometimes when your computer crashes and you lose art, it's you just hit the stages of grief so quickly, and anger is the worst one because you can't do anything about it. Oh no. Itty bitty shiny star, spooky witch goblin. I love witches. I love spooky. My model, it is a little bit more of a demon model, though. It's a little sinister, but not too sinister, I'd hope. Swapping everyone's mail evil? Yeah. Absolutely. Someone's gonna be peeved when they have to go back out to their mailboxes and switch them back. so excited to do art. I missed it so much. I love art. Art is great. Oh gosh. Also, Nunomo, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I hope you've been having a good time. How was your stream? I'm so sorry I missed that notification. My activity feed is breaking a little bit. Also, Manny, thank you for the resub. I missed you too. Uncle Dan, sadly I can't stay as I have to head to bed, but wanted to pop in and say hi. Love your face and good night. It's good to see your lovely face again. Thank you. It's good to see you again. I've seen what you put on Twitter. I saw that little bit of meme art. It's quite funny. I'll give it that. Oh yeah, I don't know if everyone's seen. Should I go over the model again real quick, just to make sure everyone's seen everything? Because I don't know if everyone was here for Saturday. Because you know, some people were at TwitchCon. Yeah, hi. Thank you so much. Just wanted to drop in and say hi. I'm really tired, but I'm happy to have you back. You have a great stream, and I love the new villain model. Thank you. And gremlin model, but especially the bee. I love the bee. I love the bee so much. It's so good. Doom Dust Demon Arc Soulshade, thank you for the sub. Welcome back, Soulshade. Oh, I'm glad you like the new model. Thank you. Oh boy, oh boy. You know, I panicked and thought I broke stream when I raided you. It's all good. It's just Twitch being a little funky, you know? It's kind of spent after TwitchCon. I've heard it was fun for people who are going to see friends, but like it would also look kind of like a mess, and I don't know enough about it, and I mean, I wasn't able to go in the first place, but I don't know if I would go. It's a lot of people. I am very anxious around large numbers of people. That's just me, though. It'll be fun, though. I will say. Megatron, sorry, but I can't stop simping for the smallest on you. Glad you like it. Hi, Manny. Hi, Carrie. Oh my God, Chad Newman. It's going so fast. See, but yeah, okay, cool. I don't think everyone's seen everything, so I'll go over it real quick. Turns out last stream, since OBS reset, it messed up and it recorded at 720p instead of 1080, and I'm like, ah, wonderful. Joel. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record pig. Hi, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How are you doing? How was your stream? Oh my gosh, what were y'all doing? Were we having a date? Were you having a date with Joel? And can say every time I go over, it is a lovely time. Joel died. Rest in pieces. The spaghetti octopus monster in his face can take over now. Their channel. You're being horny? Come on now. Come on. Oh, you're playing Sekiro. Nice. Oh, Sekiro's so good. I love Sekiro. It's so much fun. Hi, Hootie. Oh my gosh, there's so many notifications happening. Hi, Snowy Chew. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. But in case y'all did not know, I am Honey Goblin. Welcome in. I just updated my model. I literally debuted it on Saturday. So it's fresh, new, just rendered, and just put into my little internet box. Joel, hi. Oh. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. But yeah, I have a new outfit. There's a couple of them too. Also, son. Hello, my dearest son. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Son, thank you for the bee model. It's so good. But yeah, I have this outfit. It's nice and... It's a fun one. I like it. It's nice and casual. But I've also got this. I get to mix it up a little bit. You know, it's Halloween. Why not be a little bit extra spooky? Because we can. I love these wings. I love the wings. They're so nice. Oh, they can fan me when I'm getting too hot in here. See these sparks? Something's on fire. Not my problem now. That's a later me problem. Oh, first time in the Gob stream. Welcome in, Primal. I hope you're having a good Monday. This is a bit of an impromptu stream. I was thinking about streaming today, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna, and I finally saw a little bit of art and was like, yeah, I want to do art today. I want to stream just a little bit. I feel like it'd be fun. My arms can move now? Indeed they can. I have a little bit more mobility now, and it's very fun to move around and dance a bit. Little hip sway. I'm ready for Halloween. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Don't make that joke. Don't make that joke. Sometimes I have to hold my brain back. Where are those wings attached? My hips. Can you not see? They're attached at the hips. They're nice and bouncy too. Monday's Tuesday. I think it's still Monday for me, so I'm gonna say Monday. I think it's very nice. I've got some makeup too, just a little bit to look extra fancy. I learned how to do a little bit of eyeshadow, not too much, because I am notoriously bad at makeup. We gotta start somewhere though. Why not with bright red? 'Tis the season. Red looks good on everybody, see? Can you do the eyes? What eyes? Big eyes? Up close? Look into them. Eye. No, it's okay. I don't want to scare everybody. I'll put them back. I'll put them back. Comedy to add the lipstick, if you insist. Just a little bit. Completes the look. I'm ready for a night on the town. We're gonna look fancy, and we're gonna feel like hot bitches, and it's gonna be fun. Sometimes you just want to dress a little extra. For no reason, just to feel cool. You spill your ketchup? A little bit. Look, it even got on my glasses. That doesn't wipe off very easily. That's okay. I'm sure I'll find something to clean it off. I will switch back. I do love how this shows off my smile very nicely. Okay. Ready to do some art? Ready to learn a little bit? I'm ready. Oh yes, but I forgot there's like two more toggles. Aging Cow, thank you for the posture check. Oh. Alright. Gotta keep my bones lined up. Get in, loser. We're going for a night on the town. Exatious, thank you for the resub. Happy to see you again. Welcome back in. I'm glad y'all liked the model. I'm so sorry I'm not able to read everything. I do genuinely apologize. Everything's going fast. It's hard to keep up. Let's see. I do have... Ah, yes. I also have another toggle I can use. I'll use it in a bit. But for now. Right here. Sometimes you want to have a cool, cute little bob. And it feels nice. It's breezy. Honey isn't a succubus, she's a hugcubus. Derives energy from getting big ol' hugs. It just reminds me of the Adventure Time episode where everyone's like, Finn, it's a hug wolf. Oh, it's spooky month. Why not dress up as something we're not a little bit? Just for fun. Got some long hair too? It's so bouncy. I'm still so happy with how this turned out. The physics turned out pretty nice on it. Oh, I'm so pleased. This model took me about 2 months to make? A little under 2 months, but still. It was a good chunk of time. But worth it. Worth it. Do it for the look. Do it for the look. With those, oop, my bad. With those glasses that smile, you look like you belong in the Helling universe. The Helling universe? You mean the Hell of a Boss universe? I do love that show. I love Hell of a Boss. It's so much fun. Sky, this model is so amazing. We get 100. No. Sky. No, no, no. We don't do that. 100 is too much. Okay, honey, I send this to you from a rural mountain pass just to say you're cute. Have fun in the mountains. Harry Potter and the Goblet with Fire. Oh man, maybe I should rewatch the Harry Potter movies. They're pretty fun and they're pretty Halloween-y. Ooh, where can I watch them? Maybe I'll just have to rent them. I'll go to the library. Maybe they'll be at the library, yeah. Been a while it's business I've been there. I went there a week ago. I gotta go again. Oh, I gotta go back to the library. It's such a nice place. It's so quiet and there's so many books. It's so good. I love it. Sky, I do none. Sure about that? Are you sure? I see you. Netflix probably has it. Oh, actually, yeah, maybe they would. I wouldn't be surprised if they put it on just for spooky month. Honey, cute, honey. I still have a song redeem I gotta do. Wait, so thank you for the breathe redeem. I'll do that and get to singing a song. How about that? Son, my friends and I recently watched the Twilight and Harry Potter movies shuffled in marathon. That sounds like fun. Like, as a teen, I actually got into Twilight and watched them in theaters with my friends. After the first movie, we realized, like, just how funny and bad it is, and it's so much fun to rag on and so much fun to just kind of laugh at, because it is a very strange movie and a very strange series, actually, but it is so much fun to watch with friends. It's like a place. It's a film you can rag on with your friends and not take seriously. Honey, beware the Grand Inquisitor Marcus. He can tear through fiends with his bare hands. I got nothing to be afraid of. I am no fiend. A villain. Onyx, I have full permission to bully and threaten you, so I'll do it in the nicest way possible. I forgot I gave you that permission. Rule Breaker, hi, you new here? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'll clean up for the people who just got here. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Honey. It's a pleasure to meet y'all. I'm just warming up a little bit before I sing, and then we get to do some art. It'll be fun. We'll get to relax a little bit. We'll just have some fun with the nice little vibes before spooky month comes and things get a little wild. If you really want to create a vampire show to watch, you should try the animated Trinity Blood. Oh, Vampire in the Garden is really good. It is quite sad, but it is still very, very good. Now, speaking of things I gotta do and new toggles, I gotta pull the lyrics real quick. I gotta do as well is turn off the background music. I almost forgot it. The hair and the horns that makes you look like a gobble version of Alex Strasza from WoW. I still haven't played WoW. I missed out on the WoW craze. There you go. Your demon eye color is almost the same as mine in my true form. Mine is the eye is darker black with the eye color is crimson red. Ooh, that sounds cool. I like demon eyes. They're fun to draw. Ledge. I don't know if this was the new model or not earlier. Either way, a model looks amazing. I love it. Thank you. This is only the second stream I've used it for. So, getting used to it. All right. We're going to switch over. I'm gonna... Thank you, Metafollow, for waiting almost 20 minutes. Thank you so much. I'm gonna sing The Only Exception from Paramore. Let me take a little sip of water first. I am so sorry. I just hit my mic with my water bottle. I am so sorry. I hope that didn't hurt your ears. When I was younger, I saw my daddy cry and curse at the wind. He broke his own heart and I watched as he tried to reassemble it. And my mama swore she would never let herself forget. And that was the day that I promised I'd never sing of love if it does not exist. But darling, you are the only exception. 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 And maybe I know somewhere deep in my soul that love never lasts. And we've got to find other ways to make it alone or keep a straight face. And I've always lived like this, keeping a comfortable distance. And up until now I had sworn to myself that I'm content with loneliness, because none of it was ever worth the risk. Well, you are the only exception. 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 I've got a tight grip on reality, but I can't let go of what's in front of me here. I know you're leaving in the morning when you wake up. Leave me with some kind of proof it's not a dream. Oh, you only exception. You are the 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 only exception. And I'm on my way to believing. Oh, and I'm on my way to believing. Whew, thank you for being so patient, Meta. I really appreciate you waiting so long for a song. Alright. Let me just put those away real quick. Kosaka Zankana. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And for the Libixor. Thank you for the Prime. And Storm, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. It's a pleasure to meet y'all. I hope you're doing well. Thanks, Doglets. You liked it. I like that song. That guy, thank you for the Prime. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Did I miss anything? Did I miss any redeems? I really hope I didn't. You're hitting those notes? Yeah, I've been practicing. I've been doing better at hitting higher notes. It's really fun to sing higher notes now. I've gotten used to them a little bit. Whew. Retro, pray tell, what is the source behind the villainous arc? The source? Felt like being hot and sexy. Like, sometimes. Villains can be hot. They're pointy looking and sharp. And I like it. It's also Halloween. I figured, why not dress up a little bit? I've been a barmaid. Why can't I be a villain? I've got the motivation. Customer service really wreaks havoc on your brain. Thank you, Gecko. I'm glad you liked it. Ooh. Source? I made it up. Do I need a reason to be a villain for a month? No. I just wanted to be evil. Just for a little bit. See what it's like. Let's get a little taste. Thank you, Jarky. I'm glad you like the horns. They rotate pretty well, too. Echo, to me, you will always be Gobmaid, no matter which form. Yeah. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I do like that underneath it all, it is still myself. I don't know if I'm gonna go village pillaging White Cloud. That's a lot of work. I could just do art and draw some very a very, very cute, but also spooky character. I'm so excited to do the art today. I've had this idea in my brain for like over a month and I've been wanting to draw it, and now I finally have some time. Finally, I can do the art I'd like. Some cute fan art. Ah, fan art. Cyborg, thank you for the minion application. Put it in the bin and think about it. Also, Fox Lover, thank you. I'm glad you like the model. Jeez, good day, good evening. Oh no. Oh no. I better not start saying good morning after a toaster ding. Please don't Pavlov me. Is that the right word? To know yourself, ask the wise question. Am I evil? Even better question. Do I want to be evil? Good morning. It's not morning. It's evening now. Oh boy. I'm just making sure. And Goitsu, thank you for the breathe reading. Breathing. I need to remember sometimes. You think the Cyberpunk's tongue? No, I haven't. Because I haven't seen the Cyberpunk anime. I haven't seen it yet. And I don't know if I want to, because apparently it's kind of sad. Like, you get attached to characters and some of them don't make it. I don't know if my heart's ready for that. No, but Super Saiyan God, if it was your birthday, happy belated birthday. Zap, retail workers should be allowed to dress up as demons and devils, then act the part towards rude customers. Oh, that would be fun. That would be so much fun. Just go in, be dismissive and rude, but it's part of a bit. It's part of a whole store-wide bit. I would enjoy that. How does one become a warlock under you? Small acts of trickery. Nothing too big. Very small. Little acts of maliciousness. Put a penny in someone's shoe. It's not bad, but it'd be weird. Honey ain't evil. I'm sure by December she'll become an angel and November a turkey. You a prophet or something? Ooh, Storm, your birthday's on the 14th? Happy early birthday. Hope it's a good one. Pavlok Dover says ring a bell. One sec. Took me a sec to recover from that. Oh, Fire in the Shadows, thank you for the prime. And Quiet Deer, thank you for the gifted sub. Wolfson, thank you for the 100. Cyberpunk is sad, period. But part of it makes it great. The price is becoming a legend and going down in history. Often steeper than most will pay. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, shall we move on to art? I think this is a good place to switch over to art. It's a bit it's a different season, so let's switch up the background. If y'all would like to know what I'm gonna do for art, feel free to put an exclamation point art. So we're gonna be drawing a couple spooky characters. Actually, I'm going to quickly grab reference from their Twitter. Why have I still got the Blue's Clues theme in my head? Why? Why is it in my brain? I don't know why. I don't get it. Oh, love seeing you get so hyped over spooky stuff. I just like spooky things. I just like spooky things. Halloween is my favorite. I love Halloween so much. Ever since I was a kid. I have such good memories. I wanted to be a witch for like 5 years in a row during Halloween. I don't regret any of those choices, quite honestly. I think I made some good choices. Let's see, here's a good one of... That's not a full body picture. Excuse me a moment, I'm just grabbing some... I'll put it in there anyways. Ooh. This one, I will put the credit to the art because I just realized I put it up. Just the art itself. It is by Wanchy Pond. Where did I put my pen? Oh, there it is. It's black and it blended into my desk. And... That's Wanchy Pond's art. I did not do this. It's... That's the artist. Hi, Gary. How are you? I'll take the horns off. Just let's become studious. Let's think about the art we're about to do. Any good artist knows that the best thing to do is to grab reference of whatever you're drawing. My brain is still playing the Blue's Clues theme. I'm like, please, brain. Please. Why? What brought this upon you? Why would you do this? This'll be fine. Okay, cool. I think this art was done by Basil themselves. Cute. Oh, they're so cute. Cute couple. There we go. Got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Stop! They're a power couple and I like them. They're so cute together. Listen, I am down for like healthy, happy relationships between adults. And they're spooky? There's no losing. There's no losing in that situation. We win. We won. We found our OTP. But the smug energy with these two? I love it. I need a new background real quick. We just got a letter. Why would you do this to me? It's in my brain now. This is just my life. It's a little spooky, so I'm gonna draw a little bit of a bit more of a spooky piece than I usually do. Happy spooky month, Sora! Echo. By the way, shouldn't there be background music? There should be. Sorry, I wanted to grab the reference. But for background music, let's turn off. Ah, yes, good. It's off. Here we are. Let me know if this is too loud. I'm gonna turn it real low to start. And you can let me know if this is too much. Thank you for the reminder, Gecko. I know that song that can get stuck in Honey's head. Open game. No! No! Why would I read that? Why would I curse myself with that? It's okay. It's okay. Just focus on other stuff. All right, I'm gonna draw the compositions. Just get it out of my brain. Ooh, like Gomez and Morticia. Yes. Oh my gosh, Mahokira. I love Gomez and Morticia. I love them so much. They're so. Oh, they're just so in love with each other, and they're weird and kooky, but like they love each other's quirks and they support each other. So good. Oh. You like pumpkin pie? I love pumpkin pie. It's super good. Pumpkin pie is probably one of the best things about the season. Like the autumn food of the harvest. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Gomez and Morticia are life goals? There. I love watching it because that is the closest thing to a perfect rom-com for me is the Addams Family. Because it's just a couple who has kids and has a family. Like, and they're not like typical rom-coms where the couple has a family and they're like, oh, we got to get rid of our kids. We need a break from them. It's like, no, they love their kids. They love each other and they make time for each other. And that makes me so happy. Are these two people on Twitch as well? Yes, if you do !art, you will actually be not be redirected, but you'll have links to both of their channels. Basil actually does art. This is Basil's art style. I love Basil's art. Basil's art is so good. Very healthy, quirky family. Yes, we love it. We love it. Hellos, thank you. I'm glad you like the new model. Also, Zero, thank you for the ear wiggles. And Pretzel, thank you for the posture. Let's see, because Boo has ears that poke out of her hat. I'm just doing a really rough composition layout. I want to draw Basil, because Basil is a werewolf, and Boo is a witch. So I want to draw them at their, like, peak spooky. I want to draw the werewolf form and the witch form. Hey, Dub, thanks for the hydrate. Bullshit, do you follow Yunihino? I think I do, yeah. Part of Yugen, right? Uni's art is beautiful. Absolutely love it. Like the entire Yugen crew, their art is absolutely astounding. Just the rendering style, the way they can push expressions makes me so happy just to see their art. It inspires me to try different art techniques to try to replicate the softness of their line art and their shading. Salty, seems like forever since you were last year. Yeah, I took a full, I believe it was almost a month and a half actually, a full month and a half break. Which is actually, I'm very glad I did, because it gave me time to relax and rest and think about what I wanted to do. But more importantly, it gave my art skills a break, because it forced me to stop drawing. And sometimes you do need that. Artists, as much as we may hate it, we do need to spend maybe 3 weeks away from art a year at least, or at least our tablets, or else we might get some physical problems. If we don't do that, you're not going to be able to draw for a long period of time. Onyx, you're playing soft as you are. I know I'm soft. I wanted to be pointy this month. Warbird, thank you for the resub. Haven't been able to catch Goblin stream in a bit. Hope all the fellow gobs have lots of shinies. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Alright, let's see. I remember correctly, Boo is very short. Like, very short. I'm just gonna do a torso up picture, I believe. There we go. Okay, let's refine this a little bit. Also Raporo, thank you for the prime. Welcome in. I do apologize. I actually genuinely feel really bad about this, but I really apologize if I missed your message with your sub. There's just so many things going on at once. I couldn't read them all at the same time. I do apologize about that. So don't feel bad if you want to paste the message back in. That sorry, yeah. Yeah, don't feel bad if I miss a message and you want to repeat it 1 or 2 times. There's a Tumblr thread somewhere about the Adams renting out rooms to college students and helping them out in beautifully weird ways. It's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna probably take notes watching art right now because I want to get better. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Watching people draw is a good way to learn, especially from the rough stage I've found, because it can really give you an idea of how they start their process. Alright, I'm gonna make Boo smaller. I'm gonna actually do a profile. I gotta look at wolf reference, quite honestly. It's been a long time since I've drawn quadrupeds. So any animals with 4 legs, it's been a very long time since I've drawn them. Urbid, thank you. I like my glasses too. And Smuggoat, thank you. I'm glad you like the new model. Onyx, you're pointy in the same way Rubber Sword is pointy. Outward appearances cannot change the inherent squishiness of your pure little bean soul. I can try to look evil. Okay, I can try. Yeah. I remember Basil and Boo, they have a very big size difference. Boo is very small. She's a mouse. And Basil is very big as a werewolf. Because I want to make sure that both their silhouettes are strong. Since I have 2 characters in this piece, I want to make sure that they don't have the same silhouette and sort of melt into each other in a piece. I want to make sure that they look separate. Alfuzo, glasses! I love glasses. And Omar, thank you for the resub. Glad you're back. Can't wait to hear more songs. Thank you. I do love singing. It's a lot of fun. I've been practicing a whole lot. Torso twist here. Oh, you know what'd be really cute? Is if... Because Basil is huge. Maybe if I made Basil hold up his wife, that would be really, really cute. I would actually really like that. Dang, okay. And here, just for a temporary spot. Go. Onyx, you're doing great. I just see you as a funky little green shape that's next to me. I'm just a friendly little green blob. Balloon Jungle, thank you for the brief. Old wife. Boo be tiny. Boo is tiny. I do, like, size difference in couples can be very, very cute for, like, reasons exactly like this. Just hold the wife. Hold your wife. Gonna add a bit more of the torso here. The fun thing with roughs is a lot of the times it looks correct, but then when you clean it up, it doesn't. And that's because if you look at here, this is a mess. But somewhere in there, somewhere, if you squint hard enough, the correct line is there. So your brain is like, oh, the line is there, so it's correct. But as soon as you try to clean it up, if you don't use the exact correct line that your brain sees, which kind of is imaginary, it doesn't quite look right. So cleaning up can be really stressful. And Wolfson, thank you for the 100. I suggest husband holding his wife on one shoulder. Ooh, that could be very cute. I do like this. That is a very good pose. I will give you that. Cute little wife on the shoulder. I do like how I can frame them with this though. Is having this, let me explain a little bit about composition. You get to learn a little today. So composition is very important for a piece. Not necessarily to make good art, but just if you want to have the focus be somewhere. So right now, as I have drawn it, I want the focus to be on these two, the couple. So I put their faces close to each other, their eyes and their features are kind of lining up and pointing towards each other. So if you look at it, the eye is looking at her nose is pointing to him. So the line art is going here. The line of action of his spine is going towards the box. The arm is going towards the box. So is the curve of her body. The legs, not so much, but they can go up. So if you ever want to emphasize the direction, or you want to emphasize a part of the piece, plan it out so that a lot of the lines and the lines of action, meaning mostly the spine and the legs, are pointing towards where you want them to go. That way you can control a little bit of what people focus on. For example, actually, for this piece by Manchipon, this is a good example. The focus is almost always the eyes. For almost any piece, because as people, that is where we look for emotion. That's where we see, that's how we connect to people for the most part. That is a very good place to look. So if you want to emphasize that, you can look at, all right, well, this arm is pointing towards the face, the line, or it's going towards the face, the hand is on the face, the hair goes up towards the head. So the general place where people are looking is the face. Now that happens naturally, but if you want to really emphasize it, you can keep pushing it. For example, instead of this tail just being squiggly line away from the body, it curves back in towards the head. So some artists do this naturally without thinking. They naturally see it and go, this will look better, without quite understanding it. A lot of them do, but some do it naturally. And this is actually a really good example. I have no idea if Manchipon intended this. I wouldn't be surprised because Manchi's art is insanely good. Highly recommend you check them out. But it's a good thing to keep in mind if you're doing character pieces. But yeah, a little bit of learning. So that's kind of what I'm going for, is the lines of action and the lines of the actual art piece are going towards the face. I'll say the hip wings was a very nice touch. Thank you, Furvid. I like them too. They're fun and bouncy. One of the design reasons I actually chose hip wings instead of shoulder wings. Shoulder wings, although they look good from the hips or the torso up, because I have ears, it would make the upper torso of my body look too busy versus if they were lower on the body and it spaces out the big chunks of color. So design-wise, it made more sense to me. Why my eyes see it. Yeah, once you see it, it's hard to unsee it. And that's not bad. It's very, very good. It's a very good skill to learn. She's an imposter. Jackie, I'm glad you're learning. Yeah, if anyone has any questions, I love sharing as much as I can, because sometimes people share back. And I get to learn from that too, and I go, oh, my art can get better. Oh, awesome. But yeah, it's a nice way of getting them to focus on the faces. There are other ways to do it, but this is a general if you're just focusing on line art. Son, the art exchange program. Exactly. I trade you art. Art information? Give me back art information. Or you just learn. It's free. Folk blues, those glasses really make you look like a hot vampire librarian goth. Yes. That's what I was going for. Glad you got it. I think I've seen your clips on YouTube. Kind of glad you're found on Twitch. Thank you. I hope you're having a good time writing in shadows, by the way. That feeling when you're an artist and you never realize you could point with the noses? Yeah, you can do that. It's really cool. Something that's very important when you're doing character pieces is to make sure that... Sorry, while I'm talking, I'm going to look up a little bit more reference for Basil's wolf form. Something that's really important is knowing if you're not sure where to focus on a piece, either focus on the hands or the eyes. The hands is because you can tell what a character is doing by their hands and expression. So those are the two things that can really show what's going on in a piece. It's especially helpful focus on the eyes because, again, people brain, we look at each other's eyes to make sure that we can read whether someone is being serious or joking or is friendly or is not wanting to talk to you. You know, we pick up on social cues like that. It's different for everybody. Some people have a harder time picking it up. But for art, you can really push that. So wait, honey, with the hip wings you can fly because you look too small for your size. You know kind of how like bees' bodies doing. Sorry, I misread that, but I just did it. I'm a little bit like a bee. It doesn't make sense, but at the same time, neither do bees. Normal human size and one story-told demon are good size difference. That's a big size difference. Can I ask a question? What is your stance on AI art? I'm not skilled at drawing and have been enjoying immensely a way to get my OCs down on paper, but wanted to know the opinion of an artist. Sure, one sec, I'll just quickly go through chat and look up the reference. Sure you don't forget Basil and Boo's huge dunkers. Oh, don't worry. Their chest will be well padded. I've been learning more about art as I've kind of took a break from drawing. That does happen, actually. So that's part of the reason I take vacations. The art information in your brain marinates. So even if you don't do art, the information will kind of slowly sink into your muscle memory. And it is very, very, very cool to come back after an art break and go, I feel a little rusty, but also I've noticed I have gotten better. It doesn't make sense sometimes to take a break from art, because normally you want to practice, but you do need to rest in order for your art to improve. You need to rest as a person and an artist. My contribution for those who want to learn how to draw. Every drawing starts with this is not going to work, but trust yourself, and end with a wow, it looks good. After all that, learning will be easier. Yes, exactly. Sorry, I'm just looking because Basil posted a picture of werewolf form a while back, and I've misplaced it. Ah! I apologize. One sec. Oh, Basil's lore video. So good. Basil, do you have reference of yourself as a wolf? I need it. Okay, this is the closest I got. This art was done by Basil himself, so yeah, this is the best I got. All right, cool. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna deal with it. We'll cope. This art was also done by Basil. And we get a little honey crawling out of a cornucopia for Thanksgiving. That would be really cute. That's not a bad idea at all. You need to rest not just physically, but mentally as well. Yes, exactly. Mental exhaustion is a big deal, especially for art. But back to the question about AI art. So this, of course, is my take. I do not represent all artists. Keep that in mind. I think there are some problems with it. 100%. I don't think it should be used quite yet. Because the way that AI art is trained is it is trained by taking images from specific artists without their consent and explicit permission to train AI. And the way the AI is trained is it can just photo bash, which means it's not actually drawing and creating new things. It is taking, for example, a picture of a real-life person throwing a baseball and putting it into the rendering style of the artist, because the AI has been trained to do that. So it is photo bashing art without artist consent. And that is very troubling because someone did that to a very recently deceased artist. claiming that it's like, now the art style is available for everyone, with kind of missing the point of, first of all, it was tasteless because the artist had just passed, but it also misses the point of what makes art art. Because yes, an AI can kind of recreate something that already exists, and to a certain extent, making art itself as a person is similar. However, we can create images in our mind and then put them out on paper, and it doesn't quite seem the same. It's tricky to explain, because it kind of... I'm not 100% aware of what happens in AI art. I'm not an expert, so I can't speak on those things. But currently, as it's being... the way it's being used without permission from the artists to create art, air quotes, it's not very ethical. As a person using it personally, for the example that you gave, I'm so sorry, I've forgotten the person who commented that, but for personal use, I think it is okay, as long as it is not used for commercial purposes, used to advertise, or you're not selling it as art. I don't think there's a bit of gray there. But if you're using it for your own personal reference, saying like, I wanted to come up with like my character idea, I wanted to make them real, but I don't have the art skill, I think it's okay to use AI art to make that and then study it and start doing the art yourself. I don't really see a problem with that. It is technically a tool. It's just the way it's been created and the way it's trained is not... it doesn't sit right with me. I don't think people who use it are bad, but I think it's the way you use it, and if you decide to monetize it, it's ethically very gray. Also, Triton, thank you for the resub with Prime. Potbox, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Thank you both. And vtuber Bible, thank you for the 200 shinies. It's especially, I know this is a conversation that some people might not want to hear right now, and that's absolutely fair. It's been everywhere. But I think... a lot of the things that bother me is when people say, oh, this'll make art more accessible, that way you don't have to pay for really expensive art. And it's like, to a certain extent, I mean, I guess, but also, why are you so spiteful of artists charging a living wage for a luxury that you do not need to physically survive as a person? Art is very much a luxury. Artists should be able to charge whatever they like, unless they're selling AI art, again. Because at that point, you're profiting off of someone else's art and skill and the time they've spent learning. But yeah, it's... I don't know why people get so mad about artists charging, you know, what they deem fair for a luxury. Very frustrating sometimes. Miss Lake, love the stream, gotta go, but the best of hopes and wishes for your stream. Thank you. Air, it sucks. Support your artist by paying commission or their donation sites. Son, there's definitely use for AI, like ideas and starting point for concepts. Yes, exactly. But using the generated art itself is the biggest problem. Yeah, that's... yeah, Son and I are kind of on the same page with that. People who try to sell AI as art are their own real tools. Yeah, I will say, using AI art does not make you an artist. It makes you a commissioner who commissioned an AI to make you art instead of a real person. That's not bad. Like, commissioning people is not bad. But that's kind of similar to commissioning someone and saying, look at this art I did. It's like, no, look at this art I commissioned. There is a difference. Just wish at times I could pay for art of my characters. That's fine. If you do want to use it for your own characters, I understand. Like, so long as it's not, you're very clear with, when you share it, it's like, this was made in AI, you know? Because of it's a bit hard to post those things without people immediately attacking you, going like, don't use AI art. And I'm like, understandably, but please don't be mean to people because some people might not quite understand the ethical problems of AI yet, because some people don't know that it's trained off of art that is essentially stolen. Well, it's been mentioned elsewhere, your explanation is one of the best I've heard for an artist side. Thank you. I don't represent all artists. I can only speak on my own behalf. Quick blind contour drawing question. How accurate does it have to be? It doesn't actually have to be that accurate for quick blind contour, as far as I know. I'm not great with blind contour. It's more of an exercise in kind of to explain quick blind contour, as far as I know, is kind of drawing something while looking away from your page. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've been to school. But it doesn't have to be that accurate. It is mostly an exercise in seeing where your muscle memory is and what your brain thinks your arm is doing. It's NFTs all over again. It's more about how certain people use it than the thing itself. Yeah, I think so. It's... no, I won't say that. I was gonna say it's not as bad as NFTs, but it's like, well, actually, it's... That is comparing two separate things that are different. It's not, you know, selling the hot potato that's worth nothing. That's what NFTs essentially is. You're trying to sell something that is worth nothing for more than you spent. It's a different problem with AI art. It's not the same kind of money thing. Commissioning an AI that may not get the job done right sometimes. Yeah, that happens too. It's I inputted into the art. This is my OC. Nothing wrong with that. That is absolutely correct. But yeah, it does take a long time, as far as I understand, to actually AI generate something correctly, or air quotes correctly, the way you want it. Would you explain a little more on the stolen when talking about AI art? So Goblin Love, the thing with AI art is that the way it doesn't create art from nothing, which is what people can do. It takes an artist's art. For example, it can take... The way it is taught to do art is it takes images that exist on the internet and copies them and Frankensteins them with other art to get something that is, air quotes, creating art, but it's really just mixing two pictures together. Adila, I think your stance is pretty fair. I hadn't thought about that angle. It certainly does not make one an artist. A comment was made that is very true. AI art does not have the artist, only the author. Yeah, it's I don't think AI is exactly an artist, even though as people we kind of do similar things. We see a style we like, we learn how to mimic it, and we continue learning from there. It's not quite the same, and the problem is I don't think I'm eloquent enough to really explain what makes art and what makes it more of a thing that people can do, you know? I don't think I have I don't know if I have the right words for that, but I can definitely take objection to the way it's being trained. Son, blind drawing is so fun, keeping track of where your hand was and then panicking where you accidentally left. Yeah, exactly. It's so much fun. I love doing it with friends because you end up with a lot of Frankenstein art. There's an idea. I can put my 2 cents in. AI art is ridiculous because the picture may look nice, but there's no soul and effort into it. You can use it for a reference, but I would rather try to build up from the bottom and learn from both mistakes and victories. Art's hard. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Art is hard. If you're starting art, don't be mean to yourself. That is the hardest thing. You must be kind to yourself while you're learning. This applies to anything. You may be really good when you first start out, but you cannot expect that. Because everyone is at a different point in their learning journey. And art can be hard. It takes a lot out of you. You're putting kinda your own emotions, and you're being very vulnerable with what you're drawing and putting it on paper. It can be very tough, and sometimes it's okay to not share with people until you're ready. I didn't do that for a long time because I didn't think my art was good enough, and I didn't see myself as an artist. I saw myself as someone who liked to draw. And I was lucky that I had a friend who was very harsh with criticism, actually. But she was still supportive. She still... I accidentally did that. She was still very, very encouraging of me, even if she was very critical. And I think that was really important to me. Not gonna lie, I thought it said horny goblin. Absolutely fair. The amount of times I've accidentally misspelled my own name, not okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with chat. Everyone has really, really good opinions, and I'm sorry I cannot read them all out. But the way I see the difference between is that you don't really choose where the art is going to look like, so it's kind of limited while commissioning. You can get the details you want and be more specific, so you can choose what it looks like, and it's more unrestricted with what you can get from commissions. It helps if you have a person on the other side and you can explain to them exactly what you need changed. At what point of a wide enough range of art styles and the artist would you say is it rather than tracing? What do we consider that for humans too? So it's weird to think about. Yeah, it's a little bit different to think about, but AI is not tracing, it is taking and cutting, and that's probably the best way to explain it. Misfit, love the new model, so gorgeous. I always love coming to your streams. Thank you. And I love your art so much. All the love to the best, most goes to Scabo. Thanks, I misread that. Thank you so much. Killer GM, a quick and easy way to explain what AI art does is newspaper cutout art from your childhood, but on another level. Goes on around the internet finding different pieces of artwork that it thinks fits what you're asking to create. Sen does a shit ton of cut, crop, blend, and procedures. Again, something that it thinks you want from it. Yeah, it kind of does that. It tries to do as much as what you ask from it by taking, I wouldn't even say reference, by copying what you input. Mega Scrub! Missed the debut stream, so I wanted to say loving the new model. Thank you. Also, now that you're evil, are you running the Goblin IRS now? Or is that even evil for you? That's pretty evil. I don't think I could do that. They're a little too evil. Also, Mega Scrub, thank you for the redeem. I'll be a gremlin for a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, one moment. Model's freezing up. Thank you, Eclectic. You ever tried pot pie? I love pot pie. It's such a good winter food or autumn food. There's one thing that AI makes that it can't. There is one thing the AI makes that make it look like human. Can't draw hands. Hands are hard. Hands are very hard. Also, vtuber. I do have horns of this model. Exactly. Ledgeman, thanks for the hydrate. I root for AI, but I don't want human artists to go obsolete. Yeah, that's the thing. I do not have a problem with people creating AI and training it to do certain things. However, it does really depend on how the person behind the AI is programming it and what methods they are using to train it and make it create things. It's almost like people who create AI and programs need to go through an ethics course and actually pass it with flying colors, because it seems like I've heard that there are courses, but no one passes it. And no one actually listens. They just do it for grades. It's definitely a razor's edge. Thank you, song, by the way. But everyone and everything has to start somewhere, and often the best place to start. Even Michelangelo got to start forging Roman artifacts before he painted the Sistine Chapel. Yep, I can see that. I can see that. It is a bit different, though, because he was recreating something, you know? So I think it feels a little different. And my brain can't quite explain why, but it just gut-wise feels like that. That feels different than the way the AI is being trained. AI is stupid fun, but human art is superior. I don't even know if it's like... I don't even know if I would get into the whole which one is better. It's just like, which one is more ethical, honestly. What'll really be interesting is when AI gets to the point where it doesn't need to internally memorize or reference outside art. Then with hardware and software, it gets faster and faster becoming co-artist that draws along with you or art or text prompting. Also, yes, vtuber. This is a VV model. VV's models are so good. I love VV's models. Is tracing a good way to learn how to draw stuff like hands and beats? Green tea doodles. Yes. Short answer, yes. Long answer, it is very good. However, if you do post any of it, be sure to credit whoever you traced off of. Because as a learning exercise, tracing is actually great. Do it in your spare time in your sketchbook, or do it in your digital art tools. Just make sure that there is proper credit, because tracing for learning is very good. Tracing for art and claiming your own, not so good, you know? I will. Let's switch on back. Also, Zodiac, thank you. The Gremlin form was made by Vivi, Demon Queen Vivi. So wonderful. The credits are down in the About section. How did I switch over to that? Also, Yamaraju, thank you for the sub. Welcome back. 4 months of lurking. No worries. You can lurk if you feel like it. Thank you for doing so. Love that the gremlin just looks like it's a head full of jello. It's so jiggly. It's so jiggly. Oh. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you for posting it again. Have you seen the Mario trailer? Yes. You know what? Everything's good. Chris Pratt has the acting range of Chris Pratt, quite honestly, but you know what? I will hold my harsh judgments until I actually see the film. Because Jack Black's in it, and Jack Black is really good. Drawing wolves' heads are hard. I still have to use reference later. Real protein. I've met AI programmers. Most just want to get through work on a dark note. People who don't care often get the bigger bucks. Yeah, that's what I've noticed is there's the ethical programmers and then there's the ones who are just in it for money. And it's like, well, we're gonna get real dystopian real fast. Also, thank you, Gecko, for the shout out to the lovely model makers. Cosmic Otaku, I cannot stress enough, the AI does not actually understand what you're asking it to do. It's just a series of switches, preforming calculations, creating reference libraries, and filtering through them. It can be trained, but it cannot be taught. It has no capacity to apprehend form. We humans learn to produce art through the apprehension of form. Ah, okay. Also, Epic Sai, thank you so much. A fantastic use I think one could use for AI art is coding up a picture that you can use as a reference pic for an artist that you're actually trying to commission. Yes, I actually agree with that. That is not a bad use for it. Because it is hard to, if you are not trained in art or you haven't familiarized yourself with how to draw things, it can be a very good tool to help the person you're going to commission. So you, instead of saying, oh, I want like a cathedral with lights coming down from the right, but the character's not in the shadow, you know, just giving the details. The commissioner can go through a bunch of roughs, but if you want to save time, as well as kind of get something closer to what you're looking for, I don't think it's a bad idea to use AI art to create the potential concepts that the artist can actually do. I don't see that as too bad. Again, the ethics of using someone else's art to create AI art, that's always going to exist at this point now. But using it for that purpose, I don't think is too bad. Major Analyzer, take it easy. Oh, thanks for dropping by. Ethos was taking a nap, woke up from a nightmare and saw Honey was streaming. I hope the nightmare wasn't too bad. I hope you're feeling okay. I need to make this bigger. Alright, got the right there. Now let's adjust Boo real quick. I certainly do not think it's better. I look at your models and follow a lot of artists. Nope, AI art is fun, and that is that. I like it for reference for the day I do get money to commission something. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, again, that's I think that's a fairly okay way to use it. Just, however, that's just my opinion. Other artists may disagree, and that is absolutely fair of them to do. How do you know the AI is copying and pasting and not recreating based on a set of knowledge it's gained? It can't do that quite yet. It's no different from someone drawing a violin from memory. It's a bit different, and that's kind of the problem with it, is that it is using a database that is very specifically mashing art of pre-existing artists together, but not in an ethical way. Again, I am not eloquent enough to really explain this. If a person completely copies someone else's art style to the T, are they allowed to sell the art using the other artist's style? That gets into another realm of like, is this okay? And again, I don't know if I have the answer for that. Legally speaking, they might get into a little bit of trouble. But there is a thing with, I'm trying to think of an example, like the style for League of Legends. Like the League of Legends starting soon screens, That is a very, very standard art style. It is done by wonderful artists who are very skilled and have been working at it for years. But as you'll notice, most game companies want that one art style for all their games. Like Overwatch, League of Legends, World of Warcraft, Magic the Gathering. They all kind of have the same highly rendered art style. That's not bad at all. But I think that falls into these artists are still people who trained for years to perfect this style. And I think that's okay. Because they're not tracing the same art and the same compositions as the ones that previously exist. This all just starts to become human. Kinda. It sounds a little bit like it. Also, Johnny, take it easy. And Mage Vivica, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Sorry, we're just talking about AI art. Batata. I was drawing some days ago and I noticed that my sketchbook is almost full. That is awesome. That's really hard to do. I've tried to do that. It takes so much work to fill a sketchbook. Congratulations, that is awesome. How do you draw the construction of your goblin's head form? Like straight on, profile, 3/4 angle? Trying to learn to draw myself. I kind of do both. I draw from straight on and then 3/4 and then profile if I want to break it down. I usually do for models. Because if I break down the shapes, then I can learn how to rotate models a lot cleaner. That way they can have, you know, better turns. Bloodful Black God, thank you for the ear wiggles. Also, Rendau, thank you for the posture check. And Sledgeman, thank you for the hydrate. Excuse me. Jasper, I was looking at the start of the stream, had to leave after song finished. I just gotta say it's so good to hear you singing. Thank you, Jasper. I'm just hanging out. I hope you're doing well, by the way. I'm glad you like the singing. Thank you. Let's see. Already have a couple of references I made with AI before the whole AI drama started. Just don't have the money to commission the art I want. I think that's okay. I mean, like, again, it's how you use it. Like, are you using it to sell something? Are you advertising your skills as a AI artist or AI creator? I don't even know what they call themselves. Yeah. Could AI art make buildings and cityscapes? Technically, it can find photos and art of anything and create it. So technically, it can do that. Wouldn't recommend it because as it is right now, a lot of perspective and a lot of the problems that AI art has technically as an artist, it has a hard time with anatomy, like a really hard time with anatomy, as well as perspective and making complex, very complex environments. Okay, the next should probably be. And everything AI generated always has a base that is human made. Yeah, that is, yeah, it does. Whew. Just gonna catch up with chat. Salamander literally came from a clip as I saw her go live. Hey! Welcome in. And Pilot, I'm glad you liked the mouth of my rig. Thank you. I worked real hard on it. I wanted to give head pats. Yeah. I think it might be. Yep, head pats are on cooldown. Crimson, gotta wake up early to be able to eat breakfast before I wake up tomorrow, so I'm head out. Take it easy. I hope you had a good day, first day at work, by the way. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was you. Noriak, thank you for the breathe redeem. What does Boo have on her hat? It's just a very simple hat with little stitches in it. Nice. Very classic. Started drawing some potion bottles with ink and skulls for them in Inktober. Nice. Oh, drawing potions is really fun, especially with ink pens. Highly recommend trying it out. Potions are very fun shapes too. I think this hat needs to be tilted back a little bit more. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Adds a little bit more space for the head. Mr. Snacks, thank you for the resub. Been a while, love the new model. Thank you. I'm glad you like it so much. Headpat's showing is out of stock. Yeah, I think it is. I'll put some on just because they're fun. Do you have any tips for getting proportions? Depends on your proportions. It also depends on your art style. If you're talking about human proportions, femme or masculine or androgynous, I would recommend finding an artist that you really like. And this is a good example of when tracing is alright to learn. Is taking their art and tracing circles and drawing a skeleton underneath that character or on top of that character. Because then you can see how the artist does anatomy and proportions for that character. And then after you've studied it, you can make a repertoire of how they have, perhaps they have wider hips for their characters because they're short stacks, or perhaps they have much thinner characters because they like to draw really tall people. Different ways of drawing different things. But if you trace the artist's art style for practice, you can kind of understand how they get their proportions. And yes, guys, a lot of gesture drawing, or life drawing, whichever you'd like to call it. So practicing to drawing nude figures, or figures in tights, or just people in real life, is a very good way to learn proportions. Because even if it's not exactly proportions you're looking for, and they're a lot more human-esque, it can still give you a good sense of anatomy and how hips can twist, and how shoulders can tilt, and you can contrapost, and how big heads are in comparison to torsos. It gives the whole understanding of bones and posture. Tracing photos of people in motion helps build anatomy. Yes, it does, actually. Tracing them as well as referencing them and drawing them. The difference is tracing is drawing directly over, referencing is having it next to you, like in the corner, and then trying to copy it from the pose, not tracing on top of it. Both are good learning tools. I would recommend doing both. Jasper, I just finished my session with a DM with coworkers. Nice. That was the reason I was looking for the start of the stream. They tried to avoid an encounter peacefully, then botched it with an unnecessary sass, and got the fight I wanted thanks to a nat 20 coupled with some healing and help from guidance. They managed to end the encounter non-violently in a way I thought thoroughly approved of. Nice. When in doubt, gotta try peaceful first. You never know. Some NPCs you don't want to fight. Alright, let's see. Anatomy. Boo is very thick. Boo is very short stack. So we're gonna have the torso. This. We're gonna open up the torso, or the hips. We're gonna open up her hips so that it has a nice line of action. Still gonna. The button would be here. Got thick thighs. I feel like 5 rough passes, I just realized. I'm looking at the amount of rough layers I have, and I'm like, oh, I do a lot of roughs. So I'm drawing models for symmetrical front-facing VTubers has slowly been erasing any semblance of contrapost I used to live by. I gotta do gesture worm skin. Yeah, that's kind of why I like this model, because I got to do a little bit of both. I wanted to try making a model that was not just front-facing, because, you know, I gotta get that practice. And this was a very, very good experiment. I really like models with contrapost in them, because it just adds an extra little bit of life, and so they're not just standing really still with their hands at their sides, which, I will be fair, is a very good pose. There's a reason a lot of models use it. I do like the variety that twisting the torso can give you, though. Jasper, some fights will be unavoidable, but 100% if they could find a way to peacefully end encounters, I'm all up for it. And love this shit so they can build up an army of NPCs to help out later with the inevitable big bad evil. Yeah. I love when that happens. Sometimes it's okay for for characters to go like absolutely wild, want to fight everything, so long as everyone's on the same page. Hi, little gay pizza. How's it going? Welcome back. And cozy. Yesterday, the party I'm DMing for my girlfriend plays in, managed to calm down and train an owl bear. For their guild as a member itself. Your campaign sounds like a lot of fun. Asymmetry is also a great shortcut to interesting silhouettes. Yeah, Clay. So something I actually really love in a lot of models is when people do very asymmetrical clothing styles. They don't have to, but I like it because it adds a nice layer of visual interest to the model's appearance. So it's not so flat looking. Sometimes symmetry is really cool. Because symmetrical characters, for the most part, for example, look at Monarch, Lian Li. What's another good example? Mori Calliope, Gura, Ina. A lot of them have very symmetrical designs. And symmetry often indicates power in a character's design. If a character is very symmetrical, it's usually a very powerful thing. It doesn't indicate a whole lot of necessary movement for the character to appear to have a big presence. Asymmetrical designs add a lot of life and action and movement. It's powerful in a different way, but it catches the eye and allows your eye to have places of rest and not just full. It's not completely balanced, and that's the fun part about it. So both have very big differences and very, very good advantages depending on what you want for a design. Streamer, do a flip. Okay, one sec. There you go. Look at my shoes. Does this satisfy you? What if Evil Honey got a background cameo in Hell of a Boss? I would be so pleased. You have no idea. I love Hell of a Boss. I love it so much. Screwed. Currently in a D&D session while watching the stream. Apparently one of my teammates just did something that might be getting them killed, so fingers crossed. Ooh, good luck to them. That would be something. What if I just made it so she'd given me... Cute. I think I'll leave it at that for now. Let's see. Now, I'm gonna draw the hand. I gotta look at my own hand for this. Okay. Another thing, reference your own hands. It can be very tricky to draw hands. It takes a long time to learn. All I can say is just practice drawing your own hand. Make your hand make a claw, a fist, point different fingers, just different angles. Practice. It's hard. I know. I cry. I spent a long time doing just that for a long, long time. I have like a big chunk of my sketchbook full of that. I got so frustrated by hands. Gura is adorable. Gura is very adorable. Gura is also very powerful. I would not mess with Gura. Human evolutionary psychology favors symmetrical shapes and faces. Yes, it does. It's all... I don't know if this is true. Again, this is from way back in my memory. I remember reading something like, looking at pretty people with very symmetrical faces makes your brain very happy because, I don't know, evolutionary-wise, apparently that's what we looked for. But the faces are also a bit more forgettable. I have no idea how true that is, but I thought that was kind of interesting. It's just looking at pretty people's faces activates neurons in your brain, but you don't quite remember exactly what they look like. Because you do tend to remember people who do not look perfectly symmetrical and beautiful. You kind of remember them a little bit more. At least personally, I do. I don't think there's anything wrong with either, liking one or the other. I just found it fascinating. People. My party's last sessions are D&D couldn't make it, so we had character play in one-shot game. Ooh, one-shots are really fun. I hope you had fun. Also, Muriak, I think you had a breathe redeem. I can't remember if I did it or not. Also, I think I saw them, but kept my word. Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you, Kemma. I really appreciate it. Ooh, trying to catch up to... I just remembered a bunch of animes I love got new seasons. Oh, there's so many. There's so many things to catch up on, son. Oh my gosh, it's kind of unbelievable. Alright, I think I want to skip forward a bit more. Yeah, something a little bit more like this. Put that for now, and then I think I could do another correction pass once I... Yeah, because if this leg is too far out, it can wreck the silhouette a little bit. My favorite tidbit about evolutionary psychology and art is the fact that one of the oldest artifacts we found are rocks carved like egg shapes with no purpose other than looking pretty. This is what we assume. This means that making of art could be a form of peacocking. We've done it since the dawn of man. I mean, I will say artists are very interesting. Artists or not, if you have a hobby and you have something you like to do, that's more interesting than if you're just pretty. Even if your hobby is looking pretty and doing makeup and doing your hair and learning special grooming techniques, that is way more interesting than just a pretty person to me. Doesn't mean this is nothing against pretty people. They're quite nice to look at. But having a hobby and a thing you like and enjoy is so attractive. It's so nice. Even if it's not like romantic attraction, it's like, I just really want to hang out with you as a person because you have an interest that you really like. Mariak, thank you for the hydrate. And Shin, thank you for the resub. Happy 4 months. Good night. Get some rest. Random tidbits about Pathfinder, the tabletop game. A rat folk called Yusuki, who are very big on community. This manifests in the game by giving them traits like letting two of them occupy the same spot, or even pulling out and using weapons from each other's bags. That's super cute. I like that. Also, Miriak, thanks for the posture check. Oh. Data chicken, your brain remembers discrepancies from expected views and outcomes more readily than it does even or expected things. Ah. Fancy. Maybe it's one of those things for recognizing potential threats or mates. Recognizing something that's like not your tribe or thinking that it would lead to healthy offspring. Maybe. I don't know enough about evolution to really comment on that. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with chat. Y'all have so much to say and it's awesome, and I'm sorry I can't keep up. Hi, Basil. Caught red-handed. Thank you for the shout-out to Basil. I wasn't expecting you. I thought you would be asleep by now. It's Basil. It's the boy. He's here. I got caught. Uh-oh. I was like lurking and was like, oh, this seems like my thing. Then you moved your hand and I saw the rat. It's your wife. It's she. Queen of Halloween herself. Basil Honey's drawing you holding your wife like a cute bowling ball. She's tiny. You could throw her. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, Basil, could you do me a favor? I know I've seen reference of your wolf form. Can you send it to me by any chance? Like, can I get a little reference? I wasn't sure if you've shown it yet, and I was like, I guess I'm just gonna guess and see if it's correct. We gotta move up a little bit. I want to make sure the feet get in there. for dropping by. You're so cute, by the way. Your new model's so fluffy cute. Thank you. Listen, I love your new model. Your debut was amazing. I loved watching it. It was so much fun. I love the I love the titty physics chat I gave you. They're so good. And Breadstick, thank you for the gift of sub to Basil. And what else? Welcome back. Happy 10 months. And Cosmic Otaku, thank you. Woo. Let me DM you some. I don't have full ref because of varying stages of wolfiness. Thank you. I appreciate it. Is it okay if I put them up on my page for reference? Or if you want, I can keep them secret in case they're a surprise. No problem with that. I'm gonna cry. Also, titty physics hilarious. They are so funny and so good. I love Bunchada's models. They're so good. All right, let me just double check. I haven't missed anything. Got tail. Yeah, I think I need to do another pass of the anatomy, but aside from that, it's mostly there. I think I need to 90-degree angle legs. Where's the show? Thank you. All right, let me just pull up my Twitter real fast. Someone tell me where to see said model. If you would like, do !art, and it will actually lead you to Basil's channel where he debuted his model. It is real good. It's really, really good. I love it. Thank you, Guy. And Gecko. Actually, where did you get the inspiration for your model's outfit? I love it. Thank you. So the original outfit was going to be really different. It was going to be a lot more grunge demon. But the more I stared at it, the more I was like, I don't think this quite suits my vibe, and that's okay. I like it, but it doesn't quite fit me. And so I kept reworking it until I remembered Castlevania. And then I was like, ooh. Alucard. Pretty smexy. I like the frills he got. And so I was like, what if I just did that, but a little bit more barmaid? And then that's what happened. That's what I got it. Jasper, also, I've come up with a new subclass for each and every class of 5e up till now. We'll be putting them down in the book, as well as a whole new crafting system that's not 100% depending on high-level full casters. Ooh, fun. So any class could be a great craftsman and gain bonus relevant from their class to their also special ability of crafting. Ah, that sounds like fun. I have received messages. Good. Oh, these are so good. Okay. That's where I saw it. Okay. This is a good I like this one. This is a good one. I think I have seen this one. I just couldn't find it. Look at this handsome werewolf. Ooh, look at him. Look at him. And look at Boo. Oh, I love Boo. She's so fun. All right, let's see. Oh, that's... I can't believe I almost forgot Boo's titties. No. Use a short stack. Yeah, thank you, Basil. Thank you. Let's see. Very fluffy, very good. I love it. It's so good. I love y'all's designs. They're so good. I'm gonna have to dress short stack proportions. It's been a bit, but I actually really like drawing short stacks. I just haven't drawn them in a very, very long time. Like, I don't consider myself a short stack. I got a little too much leg for that. I'm a little too thin to be a short stack. And that's okay. But I do like short stacks. There's a new honey and matron of Goblin in Mafia now. Not so much Mafia, I'm just the boss. Just the boss. Basil, I'm glad you like Cookie Hana drew that. Cookie Hana drew this. Awesome. I will write that down right now. In case people ask. Wolf form is winging it at the moment because I love playing with size and feral stuff. Nice. Okay. All right. I got a little bit of wiggle room. I like that. Extra thick. Yes. Ah. I love werewolves. I love witches. I love rats. Ah. This is just all of it. You do look taller in your outfit. It's the heels. It adds a couple inches high. Also, La Muerte Negra, thank you for the 3,000. Oh my gosh, that is a lot. Thank you so much. An Epic Side, thank you for the 100. Zudiard, thank you for the resub. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. So blessed by the short stack love. Also, what inspired this? Well, I actually, Basil, I've been wanting to draw something like this for several months now. Let me check actually, because I have the exact date. I actually wanted to do this, oh my gosh, since May. And the reason I wanted to do this is because Basil was so kind and gave me his crunchy brush for art, and I was like, I have to draw something to say thank you. And so I just kept getting busier and busier, and I was like, I don't have time, but I really want to draw it. And it's Halloween, I have no excuse now. I have no excuse not to draw this. But yeah, since May, it's been a while. Get supported, nerd. Gary is correct. Get supported, Basil. But also, yeah, Cove is a short stack Jedi. Cove is very much a short stack. But yeah, it took so long. I was like, man, I'm so excited to draw that because both the designs are really fun to do, and like, I got a really good idea for them to be a really cute couple, and then just I got swamped. I got so busy. And thank you for the shout out to Boo. Oh. Queenie Waggle. You can put your, I actually have a section in the Discord where if you want, you can put some of the art. I'd like to check that out. Just because my DMs get a little bit full and I lose track of them quite easily. It's Boo! Hi, Boo! How's it going? Look at it. Is it, do you think this is an accurate representation? Do I need to make you thicker? And Comedy, thank you for the sub to Boo. On a scale of 1 to 10, how cute are you? I can't judge myself. I can't be the one to do that. I got distracted. I got flustered. Alright, let's see. I like how they draw eyes. Ooh. Yuki's got a really fun way of drawing eyes. Okay. I like how they have the inner eye showing. Techlam, I loved you in Spider-Man. It was my favorite role. I was so fortunate to work with the very first Spider-Man. Oh. Honey, have you heard the Tumblr post about Belmont punching Dracula and Dracula's response being something along to like, ah, you must be the Belmont. Yes, that's... that's pretty much how it went down in the show, if I remember correctly. And that was pretty... Oh, Castlevania is such a good show. I love it. I highly recommend it. Spood me. Basil Boo and I just love the size difference. Spooky monster love. It's so good. I love it. I was talking earlier, but one of my favorite couples is Gomez and Morticia, because it's just a really quirky, spooky couple who are just madly in love and supportive of each other, and like they already have a family, and they're just so happy and love each other so much. It's beautiful. I love it. Let's see. I gotta look up how to draw snouts in a bit. Ears. Oh gosh, it's been a while. Okay. Time to pull up reference. Time to be a good artist. Wolf. Skull profile. Let's look that up. Okay. Maybe not skull. I just realized. Profile. Here we go. Okay. This is pretty good. Put that there. Oh, nope. Not that one. There we go. Okay. Gotta reference wolves. It's been so long since I've drawn any quadrupeds. This is a good practice for me. Boo, I want to say I love your new model. Thank you, Boo. I'm so glad you like it. I worked real hard on it. It took a while, but it was worth it. All right, let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay, I see. The bone structure is neat. Might have to move around the head after this, but that's okay. A little crooked. This reminds me of Bad Guys. A little crooked nose. Move it out a little bit. Sec. There we go. Okay. That looks a bit more. Yeah, there we go. Nose here. It would actually. Ooh, you're so animated. I'd love how much dimension you have. Thank you. I'm really happy that people like are very impressed with this model, because I've tested out a lot of new techniques for the tracking, and I'm very glad the research and the testing has paid off. Wick, thank you for the song redeem. I'll get to it in just a moment. I want to finish up this head. And Men in Sandals, thank you for the 100 shinies. Son, Honey's face is so expressive. It's so fun to watch. Ah. Why, thank you. Ooh, new pickup line. Hey girl, I like your dimensions. They're real pretty. That would work on me, honestly. Sky, on Honey, it would work. He knew immediately. He knew immediately. Alright, let's see the ears real quick. Alright. Both ears are very interesting. How do I stick up? I don't want them to stick up directly. That kind of... Oh, well, actually, that might work pretty well with the silhouette. Oh, folks, all of your models have been impressive in their own. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that the trend of them is just they get better and better with each one. That's really good in my book. No, what did I just do? Oh, I pressed Control W. I got all flustered and hit the wrong hotkey. Come on. Everyone does that, right? Everyone gets distracted by playing nice pickup lines. Boo, got him. Basil, your wife is too powerful. No, I'm flustered. That's not where the ear's supposed to go. No. So that was so scary. Yeah, that was terrifying. I was like, oh no, I deleted everything. Wonderful. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Alright, let's clean up that. Break it into shapes. We'll break it into 2. Yeah, that'll do better. A little extra one here. Go. You know, I don't have a whole lot of experience drawing furries, but it's kind of fun. Especially like werewolves and like werecats. They're really, really fun. Chosen, I have to get some sleep. It's been a blast seeing you back from your break. Watch your beautiful art and be part of the mischief. Have a good night to you all. Good night, Chosen and Dead. Get some sleep. Boo. I got kisses from Boo. Ah. What am I doing? I need to calm down. I need to calm down. Man. I can't be getting flustered in my own stream. I'm supposed to be villainous. It's the month of being a confident villain. No! I'm never gonna live this down. Megascript, thanks for the breather deep. I need it. Son, I love drawing human-animal hybrids. Yes, it's a lot of fun. It becomes addicting not needing to draw hands and other parts. I don't like to replace them with paws and fluff. Yeah. It's real fun. And Blood Asp, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Came just in time for me to sing a song and keep my composure. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's 100% what I'm doing right now. Keeping it cool. Not getting embarrassed at all. Not because a lady came in here and gave me kisses. Definitely not. Calm down. Oh, geez. Stop. I'm embarrassed. No, Boo, you're cute. No, stop it. I gotta stop. Okay. I'm gonna pass out. Excuse me. I'm gonna pause the music and sing a song, and then we're gonna go back to doing art because that's what we should do. 1 second. I think I'm okay. I think I live. I think I'll be all right. I'll breathe, Gecko. Basil, don't say that. It's your wife that's flustering me. Your wife's too cool. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna silence you for a moment. I can't keep up with this.
Oh, well?
Seeing Phil and his honey get flustered leads me to believe that the motivation behind being built is to be appreciated. It was to be hot, and that was as far as it went. That's as deep as it goes. I wanted to be a little hot. Anyways, I have a song I can sing. Let me take a sip of water. Alright. I'm gonna sing Ocean Eyes. That's a calm song. It'll calm me down a little bit. Music isn't paused? Oh, thank you. Shh. No, I'm gonna be a villain. I'm gonna be a villain. I swear, promise. Like, I'm gotta take these L's. I'm never gonna keep coming forward. I've been watching you for some time. Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. Burning cities and napalm skies. 15 flares inside those ocean. Your ocean eyes. No fair. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those eyes. I'm scared. I've never fallen from quite this high, fallen into your ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes. I've been walking through a world gone blind. Can't stop thinking of your diamond. Careful creature made friends with time. He left her lonely with a diamond mind. And those ocean eyes. Yeah. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. I've never fallen from quite this high, fallen into your ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes. Mm-hmm. 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 No, no fair. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. I've never fallen from quite this high, fallen into your ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes. My voice is a little cracky right now because someone kept bullying me a little bit. It's fine, it's fine. We're gonna go back to art. Alrighty, back to the spooky stuff. Whew. Also, that was Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish. It's a really calming song. I want to be able to sing more calm songs like that. Very breathy voice needed for that, though. Also, Dr. Shirtlift, thank you for the resub. And RetroWolf, thank you for the 100 shinies. And Anonymous, thank you for the resub with Prime. Singing honeys. Thank you. Thank you. That was a pretty... Thank you. Stop. I gotta focus on art. I gotta focus on art. But yeah, it's a really nice song. It's a very nice song. I like it a lot. Right pen. Fluffy. You do the hair on second pass, but right now it's just the connecting. Yeah. A little bit scary, but like in a sexy way, hopefully. Every time I draw monsters, I'm like, this is cool, but I hope it doesn't look very scary and intimidating. Scruffy, thank you for the hydrate. And Agent Cow, thank you for the posture check. Excuse me. Ooh, you're great. Thanks, Boo. Basil, focus on the thicker rat. You got this. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna draw short stack rats today, and it's gonna be great. Ooh. Okay, I think I have most of the anatomy down. Let's turn off some of the reference so I can see clearer. Yeah, I think I just have to make sure I got the outfit correct. I think that's about it. And then I can move on to the clean line. I'm too scared to be scared. I don't want to scare anybody. It's important. Ooh. Guy, I was at this moment she realized she did not in fact have this. I am tripping over my words right now. My tongue is tied. It doesn't want to work. So, all right, let's see. I'm just pulling up a little bit more reference before I continue. Here we go. Perfect. Double check the outfit is good. That's a big sheet. This is also done by Basil. Ah, Basil's art's so good. Ah, son, you can be scared and scary. I can do both. I can do both. It'll be fine. The duality. I have layers. Zebracus, thank you for the 500 shinies. Just hopped in your back. Hope the vacay was restful. It was great. It was like a real good vacay. I stayed away from art for so long that I got back into it. I had withdrawal. Basil, sexy, scary is best. It's good. It's real good. I can confirm. I like it. All right, let's see. Let's do another layer for the clothes. That way I can directive pass pretty easy. Also, Domkey, welcome in. Hi. You gonna stream spookies? I'm just sexy. I'm not brave now. This bottle does not mean I'm immune to fear. I am just a little bit scary. Hopefully. Fangerbon, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. Fangerbon, Fangerbon. Alright, so the belt is going to be here. So it is other side, okay. Then we have loincloth. Leg. Little leg band. Probably make the leg a little bit thicker. I don't know if this is gonna show up. Oh yeah, it will. Okay. Perfect. Is necklace. Got the other one. Got the arm wrappings. Red Seal, thanks for the ear wiggles. It's hard not to laugh and do that. Gilbert, thank you for the resub. Thanks for the welcome back and happy spooky month. Whoa. Whoa. Stop, take a few deep breaths. Yeah, I gotta remember to breathe. Since you're now in your villain arc, I recommend you should try to do some songs for the weekend. Ooh, I do like the weekend songs. I should try singing those more often, actually. Gary, I am fearful, full of fear. Yep, me too, buddy. Me too. Luzon, thank you so much. Honey's so flustered around, she's gonna sound like she's gonna... She sounds like she's one more compliment from frantically squealing Baka. I'm so frazzled that I've forgotten how to read. Let me see if putting my glasses on will help. Let me see. These little small villain vibes will always be my bias, so this new model is checking all my boxes. Thank you. I can see why you like it though. She's lovely. Alright, let's see. I've learned that if you compliment Honey too much, she will unironically call you Baka. No, I'll tell you shush. Silence. Right, I was drawing clothes. Okay. Ooh. Got some sleeves. I wonder if shirt on. I think it looks nice without the shirt. Maybe I'll do a pass afterwards and figure that out, though. Quick side note, I have to ask, how do you explain to people you don't know well, what it is that you do for a living? What I tell my cousins and my family members that are too old to really know how Twitch works is I just tell them I'm an illustrator. It's the easiest way to explain it because it is technically true. Because I do art for my job, pretty much. It is the thing that I went to school for and the thing I ended up doing. So I'm very fortunate that that is the case. I did explain to my younger cousins that I do stream on Twitch, and they were like, "Oh, I tried that once. It was fine." And I'm like, haha. Nice. Don't look at what I do. And I'm a little embarrassed. Alrighty, thank you for the gifted sub. What's your favorite alphabetical color and why? Oh, alphabetical color? Is that a Synthenasia thing? I think that's good for the clothes for now. Do Boo's clothes. So Boo has the bracers. Got the boob window. Go here. Go there for now, so that I can see. Quick reference of boo. There we go. Oh, excellent. I love when people have their reference pinned to their Twitter. I'm like, oh, easy. I don't have to search very far. I know exactly where your stuff is. Yeah. All right. Oh, I love the boob cut shirt. The nice titty window. Lets everything breathe. Nobody's was saying, all I can do is waste my gold on highlight message. Everyone is quicker than me. So I was planning on putting BasilWoof in for a text-to-speech redeem because I figured it's probably easier than having me read everything. However, because OBS updated, BasilWoof isn't as compatible as it usually is, so I have to talk to Jummy to get some help later. But she's busy. I don't want to bother her. She's busy. So I apologize there aren't more redeems. There were a lot more planned, especially with the BasilWoof, but that will come soon. Basil, I should start saying that again. The moment I mentioned streaming to my parents, it became complicated to explain. Yeah, it's very easy to say Illustrator because they know what that is. The internet has a lot of weird new jobs that you don't think could be real jobs until you actually do them, and you're like, oh, actually, this is fine. Correct this a little bit because her hat is a bit more. It's got a nice little like poof to it. There we go. That looks nice. Got a buckle too. And we have the corset. I love the corset. It's a good look. Good back support. Then if you ever ask a cousin or relative what they do and they answer, oh, graphic designer, art freelancer, assume they're a VTuber. That is not a bad assumption, quite honestly. Listen to their voice and it's just like, if they know how to speak with, like, eloquently, they're probably a VTuber. Maybe not, though. I don't speak particularly eloquently. Funny, she said she became evil to be hot. What kind of hot? Sexy hot or just, dear Lord, help me, I'm fire to burn? Aesthetically appealing. That's what I wanted. Technically, you're a character illustrator. You just also a streamer doing character rigging on top of the illustrator part. Yeah, exactly. It's just part of it, but it's the easiest part to explain. Got the big potions. Yeah, she does. Oh, I love Boo's design. Ogre, thank you for the 100. Here in Oregon, we had some nasty fires a few years ago. Local beekeepers sold some honey where the bees brought back smoky pollen and made smoky wildfire honey. That's why I think of your new outfit. Wildfire honey. Why, thank you. I hope that honey was tasty. Toasted honey sounds really good. But with boobies like this, I gotta have my back support. Exactly. Listen, I love corsets. They look good on actually, they look good on everybody. But you need it for the back support sometimes. Sometimes it's necessary. Alright, we got the nice thigh highs. I also find it really hard to explain my art process to people sometimes because they're like, oh yeah, how long does it take you to do a drawing? It's like, it depends, because sometimes I draw 15 roughs on top of each other until I get one that I kind of like. Then I do line art. Especially if I'm just doing it for fun or myself. Then I get a little bit of a perfectionist problem where I just sit around and keep working on it until it never finishes. No GF because... Thank you for the resub. I love your name. Let's go. Thank you. Happy Halloween. Ooh, clearly my outfit is all about practicality. Of course. Listen, the opening, only practical. Listen, I got the same problem. Boob sweat is real. You need to let that breathe. Otherwise, it gets itchy. The hip openings... It's to let everything breathe. It's for mobility. The thighs, they thick, they chafe, they move around a lot. You need to be able to have room. All right, let's see. I think I got just about everything. And now we just get to do quick. Finish up on Basil's Rough. And then I think we're on to line art. Sweet. Lucy, exactly. Same brain. Sradivant, thank you for the 450 shinies. Oh gosh, already? Oh no. Honey needs to activate breathable top. Oh yes, I'll do that then. Let me just, there we go. Let the titties breathe. Lastivia, thank you for the sub. Welcome back. 11 months, almost a year. Oh my gosh. So glad you're back. Happy Inktober. Ooh, I hope that people who are in Inktober are having fun. Make sure you stay true to your gobbo instincts and pay the gob tax. Be mischievous and go for the old kneecaps. Important, protect your kneecaps, otherwise we'll get to them. For now. Or hidden, but even if it's hidden, sometimes you still need to draw it. We have the ribcage. Clavicle. Shoulder. Let's actually cheat the shoulder a little bit. Put it up here. Big biceps. Werewolves are very strong. Wolfson, thank you for the 100 shinies. Perfectionism isn't bad, so long as it's not Virgil level perfectionism. Man died of heat stroke to finish his epic and still wasn't happy about it. Jeez. So, finished, not perfect. Sometimes I am guilty of doing that, though. Sometimes I don't post the art I do because I'm like, it's not good enough yet. And so I just never post it. Like the piece I did before vacation, one of them anyways, I didn't post because I didn't feel like it was ready. I had the claws. We can. Yeah. I can deal with the other hand later. For now, we're just gonna do anatomy pass here. Cheating the neck a little bit because aesthetically it just looks really good like this. Ghosty, thank you for the 2,000 shinies. Oh my gosh. And Wolfsong, thank you for the 100. That's Divya, love the new model, by the way. Very impish. Thank you. I do like the imp aesthetic. Simple, just don't wear anything. No clothes, no sweat. True. Let it breathe. It's all good. Gets rid of a lot of your problems. Alright, let's see. Leave. Page. Flip it just in case. Yep. Fur should come out here. I think I need to shrink them down because I drew them a little too big for this canvas. Let's do that real quick. This. Smaller. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. My Gox, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. And J-Dub, thank you. Oh gosh. J-Dub, a thief was trying to steal from the hype train. Chat caught him and took the shiny's bag. Then they ruined his legs forever. On each leg's and permanent marker was 2 words. Bee's knees. Oh my gosh. It's the bee's knees. Anyways. Vaporeon, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. And J-Dub, thank you again. Ooh. Supported. Y'all already support me so much. Hanging out and talking and just vibing and knowing that y'all are enjoying these streams, it means a lot. Thank you. If I had to guess, if you cannot reach the knees, you would go for the shins instead. Yes. The shins... Okay, I don't know why bodies are built like this, but like, why are shins so sensitive? Why are they so sensitive? They don't need to be that easy to hurt. Train's getting longer. Yeah, oh gosh, we're already at level 6. Okay, thank you very much. Level 6 a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. Don't worry about it. I guess how close to the bone is the surface. But yeah, it's... The bone is so close to the surface. I guess that makes sense. But I feel like we should have evolved something to make it, like, have better protection there. I feel like an extra muscle on top of it. I don't know. Alright, I think... a pretty good place to go for... Oops. For the clean line. Okay. We're gonna put this in rough. Here, so I have reference for both. Jeez, that was loud. Cookie Warlock, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. Thank you so much. And Hongosti, thank you for the 2,000. I think I said that, but if not, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Iron Shin training gets us there. Oh, we just gotta do it for the future. Oh, it's this. Perfect. I'm gonna put that there. Gonna be next to each other so that learn. Excuse me, I'm just labeling ears real quick. That off. Off. Okay, sweet. There we go. I love watching Basil do art because Basil's one of those artists where you can just draw a clean layer so quickly and it looks done. I don't know how to do that. It's insane. It's a hard skill to get. I want to learn. Wolvencry, thank you for the 100 shinies. And Cosmic Otaku, thank you for the 100. Time to graduate from cardboard box to Diogenes style transience. Unless Spike's useless water ball into ground. Ooh. Son, I love Basil's style a lot. I love Basil's style so much. Basil, your style is so good. It's like, look at this. It's... I crunched it down, so my bad. But like, silhouettes are great. I love just the balance of it all. There's a nice amount of like focus where there needs to be, like on the necklace and the face, because it's framed so nicely. Same thing with Boo. Same thing. It's so good. All right, let's do features. This is already pretty clean, but I can clean it up a bit more. Oh, I love spooky Halloween music. I don't know what it is about Halloween music, but I think it's one of my favorites. I wonder if that's just because of... Oh, what the... Ghosty, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. That is very kind of you. You didn't need to. No, plus it show off his titty. It does show off his... Got a nice titty. I will say, everything is very nice. Everything is very nice on these two characters. I like them a lot. Boo, me too, I'm yelling agreement. I'm shaking your head. Yes! Yes! Yes, Boo! So good. Y'all are both so pretty and so cool. Oh, I love it. It's been so long since I've gotten to draw witches and werewolves. I'm so glad. Thank y'all for this opportunity. Bit of a smaller pen. Skills. I should do that by shading. I I love grinning fangs. They're so much fun to draw. I think that one's too angular though. Gotta make it a little thinner. Character designs are awesome. Yeah, they're really, really good. They're both, I think, both, if I'm not mistaken, they're both done by Basil and Boo together. So good. I love the shape language is so good. There's so many. Boo's a great circle. Boo's a circle. And then Basil's a bunch of triangles. That's all so good. Ah, they're repeating shape design. Ah! Shape language is important, kiddies. Oh. This guy, Basil and Boo are peak design. They really are. They're so good. But yeah, Halloween music, I love so much. Ooh, yeah, let's add a little bit more angular shapes. A little spookier. I designed us both with very simple shapes in mind, so it'd be easy to animate and draw. Yes! Oh, so smart. I love that kind of attention to detail where it's so good to think about those things. It's very smart too because so it allows, like Basil already knows this, I'll explain for y'all. Good shape language allows for really identifiable characters. So if you break everything down into its basic shapes, you can recognize and redraw the character really easily. So kind of imagine it like you show a character to a kid. If the kid can draw it from memory, or at least that gets something resembling the character or the silhouette, that is, most times, really good shape design because it sticks in your brain very, very well. So, good stuff. I don't know why jaws are so hard to draw. Maybe I should like make Boo look more mischievous. Like it's fun when y'all look happy together, it's great, but like mischievous Halloween couple though. Sun shape design is chef's kiss and they're not too vibrant, spooky colors. Yes, oh my gosh, they're so good. Well, Son, thank you. I'm telling you, honey, look into Werewolf the Apocalypse. Hearing you gush at this point, I'm certain you'd love the designs. But do you like to be spooked? I don't mind enjoying a spooky aesthetic. I get scared pretty easily. I'm a scaredy cat. I get jump scared really, really easily because I got big ol' ears and you can hear a lot. Those shapes are too even. But I do love the spooky, scary skeletons aesthetic. Halloween is my favorite season because it's just that. Basil has a... This year, okay. And Renimus Max, thank you for the resub. 14 months. Congratulations, welcome back, and thank you. That came sooner than I expected. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you. I'm having a real fun one. I'm having so much fun today. I miss streaming. I'm glad I took a break because everyone needs a break and a vacation, but I'm very glad to be back. Also, thank you for the level 8 hype train. That's so much. Thank you so much. Jeez. Basil, mischievous, sexy. Fully agree, yes. It's a good. Boo, Dorito and Triangle, yes! I love it. He's just a big old Dorito. Got to draw the inner ear fluff. And that looks a bit better, yeah. It kind of reminds me of, you know those dragons that kind of look a little bit like dogs? Reminds me of those. Not lion dogs. Shoot, what are they called? They're like noodles. The long noodle ones. Stretching real quick. Thanks, Impact, for the posture check. Ooh, it's good for my back. Yeah, okay. And Tobias, thank you for the resub with Prime. Welcome back. Ooh, and Johnny, thank you for the breathe. Impact, thanks for the hydrate. Oh, I'm just getting taken care of. Excuse me. Honey, how's the stream? How you been doing? Hi, Fire Ninja. I'm doing good. I hope you've been doing well too. Call if I've seen you in here before. Not bad. Dash. Yes, I'm thinking of Dashins. Nah, they're like a Haku from Spirited Away. Thinking of that. Yeah, I need a smoother transition. So let's here. Oh gosh, it's been a while since I've drawn fur. I have to simplify it for shape. I'm just making sure that the music's still going. If I can hear it, I want to make sure y'all can hear it. There we go. Showing some age here, but Falcor from Neverending Story. Yeah, exactly, like that. I actually haven't I have watched it. I hadn't watched it in my childhood. I watched it like a year ago. It is very fun. There's something about practical effects that really just blows CG out of the water. As much as like I do appreciate good CG and understand the necessity and like how it's very good for films, especially when making environments, something about handcrafting the actual sets, having puppets and animatronics it's just so good. I would choose that over CG films any day. Like, Guillermo del Toro has the best view on CG and practical. Everything is practical until it can be enhanced with CG. Not made CG, just enhanced. I love it. Warrior, how do you do with that? How do you do what? Do art? Pain. Lots of pain. Dude, I got a new phone recently. Mine was chugging along. For the phone's background, it's you. Aw, thank you. Well, fan art of you that was posted to the Discord. I posted a screenshot of the background to the Discord. Ooh, I'll have to check it out. That's really flattering, thank you. Also, thank you, Sloran. I'm so glad you like it. Alright, let's see. Let's do the face hair. I like the sound of a theremin. It's very fun. Practical special effects are so good. I love them. I love them so much. Just watching Guillermo del Toro movies. Like, I feel like had Abe been CG, I don't think it would have had the same life. Even if it has less facial motion than if it was CG'd, I love it more because when it's Doug Jones in the actual suit, it feels real. And I love that. Wonderful. Son, the thing they teach you a lot in some animation schools is, why does this have to be animated? What about this justifies it being animated over live action? Yeah. I remember learning that because I had to take a film class because, you know, they were teaching us about art and movies. But usually a good reason for using animation is because a lot of the times it'll be too expensive to make something appear real versus keeping the audience's immersion in films that are animated are much, much easier because you already believe you're in the world. There's very little chance of uncanny valley with the, unless the characters are designed weird. There's not a huge chance of uncanny valley. I've seen John Carpenter's The Thing. I have not, because it's a bit gory, and I'm a little weenie sometimes. All right, I think I might have to correct that jaw later. For now, I'll leave it. Imagine if Disney made a Kingdom Hearts Friday with the animatronics. Oh my gosh, that would be, first off, incredibly expensive, but incredibly fun to watch. Yeah, Jadelle, check it out after the stream. Bro, banner channel, gotta remember that. Bicep. Big ol' bicep. You are less limited when animated. Yeah, the limits in animation, as far as I know, is just like, I think I've done a little bit of animation, like you've seen my starting soon screens, my BRBs. It's a very time-consuming process. It's a lot of labor, and I don't know if it's harder than film. So I either way, making a movie expensive. It's a lot of money. Husky, thank you for the resub. Happy half a year. Hope you're having a good night, and this is a very cute outfit. Oh, thank you. I'd appreciate that. I'm glad people like the outfit. Yeah, gotta remember. Gotta drop bandages. I don't know why, but I really like the sound of crows. It's very comforting, weirdly enough. Like, yeah, crows are usually a sign of, like, spooky things. I just think they're neat. They're very intelligent. I like them. Honey, you need to watch Carpenter's The Thing. I know, but I'm a weenie. I'm a weenie. Oh my gosh, Basil. Basil, you know. How was your experience animating your own debut and lore video? Oh boy. Animation hard, but it looks so good. Oh, that's another really cool thing I've noticed with animation, especially 2D animation versus like 3D and CG. It stands the test of time much better. Like, not all, of course. There's always going to be exceptions. But like, it looks better for longer. Like, it doesn't go out of style, or it doesn't look wonky, or run into the uncanny valley problem. It looks really good, and it does for a long period of time. 9 months paid. 9 months? You basically burned that thing. Oh my gosh. That's so much, Basil. It looks, it paid off. It looks absolutely astounding. I love it. It's so much fun to watch, and it's so good. It's an animation baby. Yep. But you, Basil, having your own little baby already. All the pain and labor that went into it, but it worth it. I love when I see a crow standing just on the edge of a moving vehicle and not giving a poop. Yep. They just, after a while, seeing them not care at all for humans, it's pretty funny. Alright, those all look a little sweet. I'll correct those. Fur is difficult to draw. Sometimes if it looks too even, it looks a little weird. For everything, yeah, model animation backwards, etc. I was an idiot and did too much. I have absolutely felt that. Sometimes you get way too ambitious with your projects because you know you want to push them and you want to make them amazing. But then you realize you're only a team of maybe one and a couple friends that you hire. And it's too much. I had to do group projects back in school and we were so ambitious. But I guess that was the point of the exercise that the teachers gave us. It was an exercise where you were meant to fail. Not in a bad way, but to find your limits. You were given full creative freedom, and you were quickly humbled and smacked down when you realize, oh wait, I have to do all of this work. I have to learn, I have to do everything, and I have only a limited amount of time. Okay, now I have to learn how to cut back. It's kind of frustrating when you can't do everything you want to do, but it's also a very important lesson, so. I think I'm using too thick of a pen. Let's draw. I have the main parts of the body. The cutback lesson is super important, knowing what to throw out and what to keep. Yeah. Gotta trim everything you cannot keep, because if it's not necessary, then you will save yourself a lot of, first of all, wrist problems, and a lot of time that you can dedicate to something else that you can either polish or finish. And it's hard. Hey guy, glad you got back home. Hope traffic wasn't too bad. Oh. Also, Eternal Eclipse, thank you for the resub. Happy 14 months. Welcome back. And Comedy, thank you for the gift sub to Crowfit. Crowfit, do you know Pumpy? Am I thinking of the same Crowfit, or is that a different Crowfit? Chief Macbeth! Said that completely wrong, I'm sorry. Chief Macbeth, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm just drawing a lovely rat and wolf. They're so cute. Let's see. I think I want to let's get the reference. Cute. Hello. Alright. Gotcha. A little too round, need a sharper. Yeah. But how was your stream, Chief Macbeth? How are you doing? The numberless dead have arrived. Welcome in. What's your time zone? You're quite late for me. It's PDT. So, I'm afraid I am up. It's always late for everyone else. I'm always up super late for everyone. But to me, it's almost bedtime. Not quite yet. Grawhide, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. I return. Happy October. Happy October to you. Just stretching my back real quick. Oh. Whew. Bardic sheep. Storyboarding saves so much time for him. It saves so much time, yep. I've had to do, because I'm planning on doing at D&D animatics, I have to do beat boards first before I even go to storyboards. It's already so much work. I was so ambitious. And now I'm like, time to try to be realistic. I think Boo's neck is a little bit thinner. Let's fix that. Boo's a bit of a short stack, got a bit of a smaller frame. Nice glasses, nerd, but no, seriously, how are you? I'm doing good. I like these glasses. They make me feel smarter. Son, I'm gonna go be responsible and go to bed soon. Read, watch anime, but keep being cool. Good luck having fun drawing the coolest kooky couple. I will. I'll have fun drawing them. I want to get the body line art done today, and then I'll probably work on these later in the week. Maybe I'll do the coloring on a different stream, but we'll see. If I'm in a real good art mood, I might just work on them off stream. Also, Cernos, thank you for the resub. Or the sub. For 6 months. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Welcome in. Big brain. I have big brain, right? I must. I hope so. Alright, let's see. I gotta remember. I can make Boo look smug. She cute! Ah! I love. Yeah, let's get closer. Berkeley Boo has very circular. Yay. Got like diamond eyebrows. Big eyes? Yeah. Pink eyes. Leave it at triangles for now. He'll do a second pass on the face too. Smaller the body, the more brain can work on other things. Is that true? I don't know how true that is. I want to start a manga, but it's hard to start something new sometimes. Sometimes you're just not feeling it. Like you're emotionally full. Smug. She got real sassy air to her. Yep, she does. I love drawing sassy characters. Thing is, you are evil now. Wouldn't the glasses make you sinister instead of smart? And I'd be both. I could be sinister and smart. I wonder if I have a lisp. I wonder if I do have... No, I just have problems talking. Time trouble. Nearly midnight for me. But back on my previous work schedule, this is when I'd be getting back from work with food and hopping on to Discord or Twitch or YouTube for gaming. That makes sense, being up that late. I've accidentally created bad habits for myself as well. I've stayed up pretty late the past 2 days. Art's got me. I wasn't kidding. Art's kind of an addiction for me. Oh. Oh, Boo's so pretty. I love. Art low. Lord Doom, thank you for the Doom bits. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good Monday. It's the start of the week. Best to start it off right. There we go. Clean up the line art a little bit there. A little messy. Penguin late cries in 7 AM. It's late! That's really late for you. Oh my gosh. You might want to get some sleep. Ooh. Evening, Ryugami. Sorry, I mispronounced that. And I will buck you. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. How was your stream? It's 12 AM for you? Well, you can. You still have a chance. Oh, get some rest. But welcome, raiders. Dude, that's a lot of anatomy. So cool. Thank you. Yeah. It takes a little bit to get used to doing this much anatomy, but it's fun. I need to push this back a little. Yeah, this needs up a bit. That part. Yeah, there we go. That looks a bit better to me. Cozy, I hate college sometimes, but here we are. Want to study music to make some sacrifices. Sleep schedule and social life. Ooh, yeah. Oof, careful. Yeah, you probably want to get some rest. Just finding you loving your avatar. Thank you, Callie. Welcome in. Only 1 in the afternoon. Ah, Master Assassin. You get to have a you get a pass. I'll let you stay awake. Everyone else, if it's nighttime, you should sleep. I'm watching 12 hours of streams. DJ Lux, you might need some rest, or at least get some food in ya. Also, K-Poppy, thank you. I'm glad you liked my model. Made it myself. Gotta make sure I didn't miss the message from I will buck you. Where'd it go? No, I'm bigger. Really? I don't know. I think your titties are about that size. Yeah, like each one is about the size of your head. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. Miss it. Did I miss it? I don't think I did. Whew. Ah, I streamed for 10 hours and it was a short stream. 10 hours is a short stream for you? That's a long time. 10 hours is long. I stream for an average of like 3 to 4 hours. Just because if I don't, my throat will get sore. Oh my gosh. The endurance, that's impressive. It up 12 a.m. for me, but I need motivation to keep trying my daily October challenge. All done now, so I'm going to turn in for the night. Good night, J-Dub. I'll see you soon. Cozy, I wake up 6 hours here and I'm still doing homework, writing music sheets for tomorrow. Oh my gosh, music must be hard. Like, music in general, I don't get it. People who can do it, they're so smart. I just don't get it. Okay. But yeah, music is a hard thing to learn. And I don't think I am mentally powerful enough to understand it. Girl, no, pick up all your chips. They're still good. They're still good. Okay, now that I'm home, I still have a report that needs to be written before noon. Good luck. Oh my gosh. Hard as a grind. Yes, it is. Oh, and here I was afraid to post my pictures to Honey's Discord. Nah, do it. Go ahead, Ruthless. I love seeing people's art. Honestly, it as weird as it might sound, seeing other people's art really fuels me, even if they don't think it's good, because like it makes me happy. People just making something that makes them happy. Creating things is hard. Don't be too hard on yourself. Really difficult. Takes a lot out of you too. But then once you get hooked, you're just doing it forever. I think I need to fix two. There we go. That looks a lot better. Yeah, we'll leave that for now. Ruthless, I'm trying to learn singing. It's depressing. No, singing is really hard. It's takes a long time to learn. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Be nice. Got that. I think is where the back would connect. Here. I'm gonna think of the anatomy for this. I'll draw the arms separately so that I can move it a bit freely. For now, let's just do the torso. Same makes me feel motivated. Yeah, I love it. I like browsing Twitter just to see art. It's really uplifting, quite honestly. Cozy, I wanted a career that was away from math, dropped out of architecture and mecha engineering. That is an insanely difficult profession. That's impressive you even went for those. Oh my gosh, that's hard. Ended up writing music and after DMing for D&D. And DMing for D&D. Math all over again, just prettier. Yeah. Everything kind of boils down to math again. And Pretzel, thank you for the hydrate. Excuse me. And the ear wiggles, thank you. Okay, I'll focus. And Crabimus. Thank you for the posture check. Oh, phew. Follow you on Twitter. I love your gobbles. Thank you. I like drawing them. They're fun. I love how smug she looks. She's thinking, yes, a small mouse tamed this werewolf. What are you gonna do about it? She's basically just going, mine. They're so cute. Oh, whoops. Good evening. Did that. Thanks, Lord Doom. Good evening. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're not up past your bedtime. I have a little bit till it's my bedtime. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine for a little bit. Sharp teeth. Sorry, I can't help but stare at your VTuber model. It's so smooth and expressive. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm real proud of how this one turned out. I worked pretty hard on it, and I was very worried that it wouldn't be as expressive as I was hoping, but yeah. It all worked out, baby. Worked out real fine. Okay, gotta go over Boo's outfit again. Got the... Oh, yes! High collar, but tits out. Good. Good stuff. And... Y'all did such a good job designing Boo. Need to go all the way up. There. There we go. But yeah, the got you too, Kitsune and Cozy. Wakes you up. Keeps the blood pumping. Ooh. Hey, Zero, what's up? It's been a while since I hung out here. Seems to be quite an updated model this time. It's a very different aesthetic. A lot of new techniques went into this one. I definitely didn't have the wrong transparent pen selected. Nope, definitely did not. Good. Yeah, I'll sleep on it and probably give it another pass. I think I'll make it rounder for now. Tacoma, thank you for the 100 shinies. You are a strong, independent, evil goblin. Indeed I am. You don't need no clock to tell you what to do. You can go to bed when you want. I stay up as long as I want, even if that means I really do want to go to bed at 10. But it's by choice. Unparis just got back from band practice and enjoying your stream while trying to finish my homework before 11:59 p.m. Good luck. Good luck. Doing homework late at night is real rough. Hope you do well. I hope you're able to focus and I'm not distracting you too much. I've actually made corsets before. It is very difficult to make a corset. But it's fun though. You learn a lot. Got the stitches. Yeah. Ah, that's why. Okay, I see why it's looking a little bit off to me. Because I need to shift the perspective or the angle of this a little bit. Yeah, that looks a little better to me because her torso is a little tilted. I wasn't tilting the chest either. That's on me. Particularly love drawing ruffles in clothes. It's hard, but when it's done right, it looks very satisfying. It's difficult though. Cloth I've really struggled with. And Lord Doom, thank you so much. More Doom hits because Doom can. Alright, so long as it is in your fun money. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. I love watching VTuber artists, but I always run into the problem of them being very distracting. It would just be me though. That's true. I could be very, very distracting. That is a very big possibility. it's different for everybody. Some people can really focus when there's something going on in the background. I've tried listening to podcasts such as Maboom Bam or Critical Role, and I keep losing focus, so I lose the plot and I lose the thread of the podcast, and it's a bit frustrating. Unfortunate too. That's fun money? Oh, fun money. Yeah, sorry. I misunderstood. I just meant so long as it's not like your rent money or your money you need for school or for groceries or anything. So long as it is from your fun money that you are allowed to spend. Yeah. Thank you. I have a big worry sometimes that people are spending too much on Twitch subs and bits on me, and I don't ever want to be the reason someone goes into financial hard times. Like, it might be fun, but it is very important to not go into debt and not spend money that you should have spent on groceries. As much as I do appreciate it, I do want you to not feel bad if you need to save your own money. There's nothing wrong with that. Too much money just makes problems. I don't know. I feel like if everyone had enough to live comfortably and just had more money to do more fun stuff, I don't feel like there'd be that many problems. But maybe I'm a little unaware of how it works. Dr. Scotch, thank you for the breathe redeem. Who are you, the IRS? Nah. Wouldn't be the IRS. I don't steal kneecaps. Bitches. I'm plenty experienced of not enough money aspects of things. Yeah, not having enough for rent is terrifying to me. Like, I'm very fortunate that I am in an okay position and I've saved enough that I'm kind of all right. Like, don't worry about me. I'll be okay. I will be one moment. I think I have a window open and the breeze is picking up. I'll be right back. Alright, thanks for waiting. Ah, I saw that, Sky. I saw that. You can still dance, though. See, you had extra soft in the waist? A little bit, yeah. A little bit of soft. It's nice. It looks pretty good. Yeah. Who's got hips? Who's got lots of hips? Gotta make sure I represent that properly. The thighs for days. Master Poet, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the tavern. Come on over and relax. And Kuchulanish. I hope I said that right. Thank you for the resub. Happy 4 months. Hey nerds, hang out with all my goblins here, having a good time. I'm having a great time. I'm drawing some real good characters. Twitch needs a feature where it can show you how much money you spent all the time on recently so you can reflect. Yes, it does. It really does. It also needs... I feel like it needs to have the do not auto-renew automatically on. Because that's a good way to lose track of some money. And it can be... You can quickly run out of money without realizing it. So, do check that. Keep that in mind. We'll use the glasses for future art lesson streams. Oh yes, definitely. Definitely. I like using these glasses. Makes me feel smart and educated. Also makes me feel like a librarian. Food, thank you for the prime. Welcome in. And Kitsune's Rest, thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good Monday. Tank Trouble, I've been sitting on an idea for a week or so of drawing a small Neko head poking out of the commander's hatch of an abomination of a tank. But brain basically has been like, no, not yet, you must think more on it. Just do a little doodle of it. Even if it's not like a full, complete piece, just drawing the rough of it sometimes is enough to get the idea down. So you don't forget it. I have no beacon, I must quack. Was there an issue with the sound redeems? They aren't available to me. Okay, let me check them out real quick. That's my bad. Let me try this again. I'll do a test. Let me know if y'all can hear. Because I can't hear it. Uh-oh, okay. That. I'm going to pause sound alerts for now. Because if they're not working, I don't want y'all spending your bits, points and not getting anything back. I'm sorry. I think it broke again. Oh, sound alerts likes to break a lot. I think once a month it decides it wants to break, and I can't really figure out why. Art teacher honey has actually become a thing. I don't mind becoming an art teacher. I feel like that'd be fun. Oh, once a week, really? It's more than once a month. Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna finish up Boo, and then I think I'll call it for an evening. It is getting a bit late, and my throat is getting a little sore. I'm not quite back into my throat isn't quite ready to do big, long 4 to 5 hour streams yet. Soon. Get back in. This is what happens when I go back to hang out with my family, and like I'm the quiet kid, so I don't actually speak a whole lot. Therefore, my throat doesn't get a whole lot of exercise. Hot art teacher, honey. I recently commissioned some art. Not a great artist, but I love getting them with spending my money. Nice. That's good. I hope it comes out like the way you want. Also, Tacoma, thank you so much. Just had an interesting idea. What would it be like for good honey and evil honey to meet face to face? Or more like face to boobs, because you're in heels. And the goody two shoes is in his slippers. Still be cool. It could be fun. You can pull up the suggestive eyebrows now. I can raise my eyebrows separately now. Not well, but I can practice more. On subject of automatic subscription renewals, everyone should go check their bank accounts for unused services. A lot of streaming services make a chunk of their income for getting subscriptions. Yep. Check those out for sure. That's a good way to save money. My throat is not ready to do the big long stream. I didn't even notice I said it like that. I think my brain thought real hard about it. Let's see. I'll leave it at that because I'm not great at drawing feet. But it's fine. Alright, let's do hat, hair. Joestad, thank you for the prime. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. You're getting some rest and eating good. Good night, Jaded Geist. Or Geist. But thanks for coming. Do you have a YouTube channel? Left short. I do have a VOD channel. You can check that out. I also have a YouTube channel, but currently there's nothing on it. There will be stuff coming on it. Possibly December, but more likely early 2023. I have some stuff planned. I have some things coming up. I love the sub animation. Thank you. I'm glad to like it. I'm so glad it turned out good. I was really stressing about it for a while. Loose hair. Like a croissant with bangs. Yeah, I like this. Little side hair tufts. So, I'm so glad to hear you have a VOD channel. Yeah, I like having it just because it's fun for me because I can see how much I've progressed and how much I've learned. And it's very interesting to see how long it's been since I started, which has only been a year and a half now since I started streaming, like content creation in general. I used to have an Instagram page, but like that's about it. But now I actually got into content creation and it's very fun. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. I'm like 2 pages away from finishing my homework. What am I gonna do if you end stream before I do? Your voice is soothing, helps a lot. Aw, sorry, Cozy. I'll try to send you to someone who might be good for your focus as well. We'll have to see who's awake. Also, Lay though, if you do art. Thank you, Guy. Guy's got it. This is Boo and Basil. They're very cute. They're also VTubers, so you can check out their channels. Were you posting art before that? I was posting some art, so there's a link to the homebrew Instagram I used to do. I did it with friends, so it wasn't just me. But before that, I wasn't really posting too much art. It was mostly just doing art for myself and for school. Who's got the fun chunky hair as comes out in little like spikes. Great for the silhouette. Back, I had to help my mom with stuff, but I'm back. Welcome back, Wolf. I'm just finishing up the line art for Boo's hair and hat, and then I'm gonna call it an evening, I think. Ah, Boo, I'm so glad you like it. It's so easy to draw you, Boo. It's so easy to draw like such a good-looking smug character. It's so much fun. Same thing with drawing Basil's wolf form. It's so much fun. I'm gonna try to add a few more things to make it look a bit more like Basil, because right now it looks a little bit like generic wolf. I'm gonna see if I can make it look a little more like him. Ah, I'm so excited. I love the hair. Hide behind here. Go. Wait, no. Make it longer. There we go. Now I can see what. There we go. Head shape. Add some basils in the seasoning. No, basil's... First off, basil as a seasoning, top notch. I absolutely love it. But basil is a wolf tuber. You only finished uni recently. Fairly recently, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Passage of time is weird. It's been, like... The Panini's kind of thrown everything out of perspective. My cousins are, like, 2 years older than they were 2 years ago, and it doesn't feel like 2 years. But they're tall. It's weird. I don't know how the world works anymore. Also, thank you for the shout out to Boo. Hi Belchi, how's it going? Are you having a good Monday? Oh, I'm stretching a little bit. Oh, but yeah, check out Boo. Boo does streams as well. Do the hat and the ear. Yeah, the hat's got a couple chips out of it. Cuts. Oh. Of course, Boo. Of course, why wouldn't I give you a shout out, American, thanks for the nice art stream. Was able to get some sketching done, but it's 12 p.m. and I have school tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to bed now. Farewell. Fades into the bed. Good night. Glad I could help you focus in whatever way I could. Lenneth, I just got so happened to come across Basil on vtuber on Discord yesterday, and you're drawing them. Yeah. Basil's real cool. Basil and Boo did something really smart that I think is more people should do, like for sure, is instead of jumping straight into getting a live 2D model or even a 3D model, like custom made, they started with PNGs. So they were PNG tubers for I think it was a year? Maybe like 6 months-ish? If I'm not mistaken? Feel free to correct me, Boo. But like, before they did that, before they went in and got live 2D models, or at least Basil right now, they chose a design and stuck with it as a PNG for as much time as they did, and then they moved forward. And that is really, really good. That is awesome. Yeah, for Basil it was a year and a half. Thanks. But it's a very, very smart move if you're getting into VTubing or content creation. Because first off, investing in a live 2D model, as nice as it may be, may not be the smartest thing to do financially. Especially if you're not making it yourself, because it can be very expensive. Models are very expensive. They're pieces of art that take a long time to rig and create. But if you start with a PNG, you'll know what you like about your design. You can change it whenever you want for very little money in comparison to our model, where if you buy it, that's it. You can't really make that many changes. And then, I guess, yeah, they waited until they were ready, and they commissioned Bunchada to make the model. And if I'm not mistaken, Basil also drew the model, but then got someone else to rig it. Basil spent zero money on VTubing for more than a year. Yeah. I did the same thing. I didn't start with a PNG. I made my own model because I was fascinated with the technology, and I started from there. So to me, that cost no money. It just cost me some free time. So I counted it as a hobby. Before I started, I was like, I want to find out how this works, and then I did. And so if you can find a way to do it for cheap and not invest super heavily in it, because VTubing should be for fun first and foremost. Going into it to potentially make content creation your job can be possible, but it's very difficult, and sometimes you can do everything right and still fail. That's just life. That happens sometimes. It doesn't mean you have to give up, it doesn't mean you have to stop, but if you enjoy it as a hobby and as something fun that you get to do, that's the best attitude to have while going into it. Which way does the buckle go? Other way. Okay. I don't know how to draw buckles. Like, I've had the same model for my avatar for like 15 years. That's really good, though. It means you knew what you liked and you got it. Got it first go. Doesn't happen with everyone, and that's fair. My model has had changes with every update. Yes, model art is mine. Wanted flat cartoony style. Love flat because it feels like real animation. Yeah, same. I really like, as beautiful as anime models are and how detailed and well rendered they are, I like a more flat and cartoony style, simply because A, it's easier to draw. So if I need to draw art for myself, I don't have to highly render it. It's faster. But it's also, it kind of separates yourself from the real world a little bit, or 3D, because it's 2D, it's flat, and there's less uncanny valley, I've found. Also, Mariak, thanks for the hydrate, and Destin, thanks for the posture check. Oh, my neck. Ooh, I felt that. Destin, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Hope you had a good vacation and got to do some fun stuff. I did. Ate a lot of corn. Cody, yeah, there's a lot of pluses to getting to know if you like streaming before sinking money into it. Yes, definitely. 100%. I prefer JPEG tuber personally. Absolutely fair. Also valid. There we go. Basil, I love your model so much. It was the first one I saw in the VTuber community that broke the mold. You're based for that. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Part of it was like I knew I wasn't going to be able to do an anime style model, and so I just went with my own style, which worked out for me because I'm like, well, if I have to draw everything, I don't want to have to relearn how to do someone else's style for a model, and it worked out. I also just like my style. I was very proud of it at the time, and I still am. It was a good step forward for me. Tyrannon, congrats! That's awesome that you won the art raffle. Guy, I dipped my toes into streaming, then as soon as I figured out I wanted to do it, I made a whole year planned out, and that plan is coming to a close soon. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's coming soon, Sky. We're gonna talk tomorrow. We gotta do some more planning for your model. But yeah, like Sky's another example. Sky had a PNG and stuck with it for over 6 months. And is now investing in a live 2D model because he's stuck with something, he knows he wants to do it. And I'm very fortunate that I'm the one that gets to make his model. It's gonna be awesome, it's gonna be fun. Real folks, one of the characters I have in my own stories is the personification of you can do everything right and still get fucked. It's an important thing to remember. And potentially rage against. Yep. It is a good thing to remember. Also, E-Night, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. My name's Honey. I hope you're having a good Monday night. Simple designs are also good because the brain can more easily digest what it's seeing, as my siblings put it. That's a good way of putting it, honestly. And Voxel, the brush I'm using is, it's actually Basil's crunchy brush. So this entire art piece is meant to be sort of a thank you gift back to Basil, because Basil was very kind and was like, hey, would you like this really awesome crunchy brush that I made? And I'm like, I love brushes. Yes, please. Yes, please. And then I was planning on doing some art for thank yous, but I never got the time to do it. And now I finally have the time, so I'm using it to make this piece. It's really nice. It's a really nice brush. Cody, I really do love a good, simple, but solid character design like yours. Thank you. I'm gonna blush. I've seen a couple 2D that you can tell it's not 3D easy. Yeah, there's a couple, like, 2D models. To make one look 3D is very fun, and it takes a lot of work because you have to do a lot of angle rotation planning, and it's fun. But it is a lot of work. It's very difficult. PNG could be a lower cost means of testing the waters with the design they wish to see if streaming and content creation is what the person wants to do before fully going into VTubing. Yes, very much so. It is very true. It's a good way to find out what you like before you jump headfirst into it, because sometimes you can get swept away in the hype, and sometimes it works out, but a lot of the times if you don't go in with some sort of plan, it can be really difficult to recover from that. Crunchy. Basil, you're quite sweet yourself. Don't just call me sweet. You gotta accept that you are too. All right. Arms. That is not the right kind of layer. Vector layers are good, but I am not good at using them. A lot of work that paid off. Yeah, exactly. Show me your angles, baby. And I'll rotate them all the right way. Dang, I like your model. Can you rotate for me? I want to appreciate it. It's a good being, and I'm glad you're getting back into streaming. Thank you. I'm super glad to be back. I'm glad I took a break because, again, very good for the brain. Good for my mental health. There we go. But yeah, I'm very glad to be back. What's the name of the song? This song is... This is a great question. I literally looked up lo-fi hip-hop mix, DMCA free, and Halloween stuff. And so, yeah, it's Halloween beats that are DMCA free. I apologize, I don't know the individual song. It's like a 3-hour, yeah, it's 3-hour video. General Skellington, I'm really interested in starting streaming. Then go ahead. Start. You don't really have to have a big debut if you're doing VTuber stuff, or if you just want to get into streaming. Just start doing what you love. And then if you want to do something fancy later on, you can. Yeah, there we go. Or cute rotations or obtuse rotations. Rotations are hard. I'll just say that right now. Rotations are very difficult. I've seen a few streamers talk about break has been good to avoid burnout. Yeah, I think that's because content creation is such a new field, like relatively new anyways. And it seems very easy, and with algorithms you have to pump out so much, like so much content in such a short amount of time, especially for like YouTube, TikTok, or anything. Otherwise you kind of fall to irrelevancy. It can be very stressful, especially if your livelihood depends on it. So that's why it's good to have a backup and have savings. And it works really well for artists, because for artists, a lot of the times you can offer commissions and art services. So there is a great advantage to being your own model artist. I feel like a little smaller. Big. Yeah, there we go. I'll play in the Game Grumps Lo-Fi and Mara streams. Yeah, Game Grumps Lo-Fi is good too. I haven't used it yet though. Also, thank you, Chowsiekto. And Iron Reaper, thank you for the 1,000 shinies. Oh my gosh. You don't need a plan if you're crazy. The new model is really awesome. It's nice to have you back. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. There we go. Also, when did you get the new model? It looks very nice and festive. I made it while I was on vacation, actually. Well, kind of on vacation. I pushed back my time I wanted to return by a week because this needed to be finished. I was planning on coming back October 1st, but this needed to be finished. And so I was like, okay, give myself an extra week of time, then I'll come back. So it actually debuted on Saturday. This is only my second stream using it. Vacation. Yeah, it was technically a vacation. There we go, yeah. Good. Probably won't see much of Boo's backhand. Got him in here. I love lurking in your streams because your voice and occasional singing is very calming. Thanks, you Hadragoon. That's very kind of you to say. Never realized that my voice was comforting until I started streaming. Guess when you're quiet, no one really hears you talk and you don't really hear much feedback about it. Blaze, thank you. Miss you. Good to see you back, especially with such a gorgeous model. Excellent work. Thank you. Rich. Basil, all I want to do is do fun draws of friends. I'm gonna draw you as soon as I get the chance. Excited to see it, but don't feel pressured. If you're busy, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Basil. I just wanted to give you something to say thank you for this great brush. I love it so much. It's such a good brush. Oh, also, Boo is just so much fun. Oh, gosh. I think I gotta adjust Boo's hips. justice. Cancel that. I think I might just need to redo the hips. That's okay. Pandora, watch and stream, I'll go to sleep. Night, get some rest. Does work on our vacation, calls it a vacation. Yeah, you're right, I know. I know I should have rested more. But at the same time, it was fun. It was really fun to do the art. Any relaxation time away from stressors and obligations is a vacation. You could have spent that month wrapped in blankets avoiding all life forms and still would have been vacation. True. Very true. Beautiful Oni-chan voice. That does make sense. I am the eldest sibling of my family, so that fits. Is it One-chan? I should do Japanese. I don't remember any of it, but like I took Japanese for like 2. It was fun. Draw, honey. This is demand. Okay, I'll draw. Oh, you're talking to Basil. Drawing goblins always goes to the brain. I will say it does keep me quite happy. Drawing short stacks and goblins? Good for the mental health? I think so. Ears. I probably gotta move the buckle, actually. I'll move the buckle later. For now, I just gotta get the ear. I like how Basil draws. Like, oh, the shapes are very good and recognizable. Yeah, there we go. Garrus may try to rest, but the muse sings whenever she likes, and one always has to follow her or lose good inspiration. Sometimes the inspiration just hits, and you can't avoid it. Want to see that one finished. Hope makes it to Twitter, IG or Twitter at least. Yeah, I will. I definitely will post this. It won't be done until like I work on it a bit more. I might even do it next stream, but we shall see. I'll probably do a bit of this on my warm-ups. Tomorrow I gotta get back to doing some art for work. And Blaze, thank you again for the 100 shinies. Oh, I didn't miss that. Nice. What's the stream schedule usually? I'm new here and I'm loving it. No, it's on already. Thank you. Usually I stream this time, so 6 p.m. PDT on Mondays. Friday, 6 p.m. as well. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. PDT. Occasionally, very rarely, I stream during the week, but for the most part, it is usually 3 times a week. I would like to stream a little bit more during October. I'm gonna see if that works out. I was gonna stream tomorrow, but I have to go hang out with some friends because they're getting their not clavicles. They're getting like the top of their ears pierced. And I'm gonna be with them while I do that. Wait, your Saturday morning cartoons now? Always have been, maybe. Saturday mornings are the best for me because everyone is still asleep. Still hungover from Friday. So it's so quiet. I can stream without worrying about any distraction. It's great. I love it. Also good for me to keep a good schedule and wake up on time. Alright, I think I need another redraw of the legs, but aside from that, that's pretty good. And definitely add more details to make this look more like Basil, because right now it does look a bit like a generic werewolf. Gotta make it recognizable. That's important. But I think that's pretty good for today. Yeah. Let me see. Look at how smug she is. Ah, so good. I love drawing smug characters. It's been so long since I've been able to draw them. I just haven't had the time. Let's go back. Back, baby. Still get this nice lo-fi. Don't forget to check the fan art channel on Discord. Oh, good call. Thank you, Jedi. I'll try to remember that. Let's see. Just double checking I didn't miss any redeems. Take another sip. If y'all would like, I can also post the link to this lo-fi in the Discord channel. That way, if you want to listen to it, you can. It's very, very nice. Critic, thank you so much. There's a payment on my bar tab for getting me into art streamers. That's free. You're welcome. You're more than welcome to just enjoy those. I liked hanging out in art streamers. Art streamers stream. They're just... It's so much fun to learn how other people do art. It's so entertaining and educational at the same time. It's great. I love it. But yeah, let me check real quick. Let's see. I will probably be streaming on Friday. I might do a gorilla stream on Tuesday if my plans get canceled. However, for sure I'll see you Friday. We might do another lesson, or we might just play a horror game. We'll see. I'm excited to get spooked. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The weeb side is showing up. Seeing this before the model be clean. Oh, thank you. I'll put my shirt back on though for you. Professor. We're learning here. It's spooking time. All right, I think I did all the redeems. If not, I will refund them. I'm pretty sure I did though. But yeah. Honey, when will you post your new model in different angles so we can draw fan art of it? I can actually probably, hopefully next week. We'll see. I have the front angles for sure, but I would have to draw the 3/4 and or even the profile, and I haven't done that yet. Sony's top 2. Why, thank you. I do appreciate the compliments. All right, let's see who's awake. Who's up? Who can we bother a little bit today? We have a ruler while you're teaching? Oh, that would have been smart, but no, I've only got a clipboard just to check attendance. I don't need a ruler for art, do I? Do I? I don't think I do. Let's see. Ooh. We have Jackie's awake. Actually, a lot of people are awake. I wasn't expecting this. Let's go. I just want to make sure that they're not ending their stream right now. I don't... Stream? But good night, y'all. Let's see. Good night, Hard Dragoon. Let's see. What should the raid message be? Also, Aiden Cow, thanks for the breathe redeem. Scary sexy raid. Oh gosh, critic. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. You did not have to do that. Thank you. And Goblin. I am so sorry if I mispronounced that, by the way. Thank you for the sub. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Happy spooky. Why did I say evening and anniversary at the same time? Happy spooky day. With a good old art raid? I think it might be fun. Well, yeah, okay. Let's do... Spooky raid? Spooky raid might be good. Because I have no idea how comfy Jackie is with, like, the word sexy in her chat. I don't want it to get banned. I doubt it'll be a problem, but, you know, better err on the side of caution. Oh, I'm so excited for this week. There we go. Scary spooky raid. Yep, both work. Both work well. And Thorvald, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. I'll be posting the schedule tomorrow morning. I'll put it on Twitter and in the Discord. So I hope y'all had a wonderful evening. We're gonna go visit Miss Jackie. They're playing a, Oh, I put that capitals, though. I'm just copying it and putting it into the raid because Twitch is not cooperating. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna go visit Jackie. Jackie's playing a Dark Souls randomizer right now, so might be a little bit more violent, a little less chill, but Jackie's very, very kind and very friendly and very, very fun. I hope y'all have fun over there. I'm going to click the start raid button. Hopefully it doesn't break like last time. We shall see. But if it does break, I will see y'all very, very soon. Okay? I think it's working. Is it working? Yes, it worked. Okay, we got a couple more seconds. We got a little bit more time now. Let's go. The instant raid. I was so mad by that last time. I was so mad. But I've learned better now. OBS, I just gotta be more careful. I think I accidentally pressed a button last time. That's all right. But yeah, I will put out the schedule. I will probably be working on this art piece again. If not, we'll be drawing more spooky art, and I'll be sure to post it. It'll be really, really fun. Thank you so much for coming. Thorival, thank you for the resub again. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Malik. I'll be sure to look fancy for next stream as well. It'll be a good time. Basil, thank you. Thank you, Basil! The brush is beautiful. I love it so much. Thank you. It's so kind of you to share it with me. But yeah, y'all get some rest. Say goodnight to Boo for me, Basil. And I'll see you soon, okay? Next stream will be Friday at 6 p.m. PDT. I'll put out a schedule. Alright? Good night.